This is a breakup song.
Never knew.
I never really knew the lyrics, period. I just be like, never, 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 never. Man, that's crazy. I cannot believe those lyrics. What?
That's so crazy.
What?
I should have put emergency live. I still can. Emergency live alert. On water?
I don't care. I just drink a one and I have to pee, and I don't want to have to pee.
You ever feel like sparkling water is actually hydrating you? Me neither.
I had some water
Cheers.
today, and I was just like, man,
It's crazy,
this
right?
is really helped. Sparkling water, this is really getting to where I needed to go. So I saw this on the internet. What's a better breakup song? Purple. No, wait. That's before I let go.
Oh, I just noticed you put the thing up.
Huh? Oh, yeah. So I saw this on the internet. What's a better breakup song, Before I Let Go or Purple Rain? And I thought, wait, Before I Let Go, that ain't no breakup song. And here's the problem. I've been grooving and two-stepping. I ain't been listening to the lyrics. So let's cut the music off and listen to what Frankie Beverly and them said. You made me happy. I always thought it was you make me. It's you made me happy. This you can bet. You stood right beside me and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Hold on, Frankie. Then he go on to say, man, read. Now we've had our good time. That's not the same. We're hurting each other. Girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish. No. I want to know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. I didn't know. All these years, I'm just dancing and dancing. Verse 2, amen. We were so close. I love your charm. I can't understand it. No, where did we go wrong? I won't be asking, girl. I've got to know. I got to make sure I'm right before I let you leaving her, Frankie Beverly, down to the maze. You leaving her, Frankie Beverly, down to the maze? This is terrible. right back in and sing it. But forget all that. Whoa! But forget all that. Whoa, whoa, man. I don't care what it is. I don't care what they said. This is what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you already put it up.
The link?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're in here.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah, they're in here.
Oh, they saw me do that?
Was that okay?
Oh, they saw me do that? I'm naked. I don't have my clothes on.
They saw you two-step, kid.
They saw it? Josh! No, delete it out of your eyes. I did not know they do that. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Sorry, Kev.
It's all good. It's funny. I feel dirty. Just edit this while Angel come. Angel's gonna be here in just a minute. She was running late. The AC is off.
It cuts off.
That's why it's so hot in here.
Yeah, it's about to be down. You said go live at 6. That's why I did.
I know. You're right.
Okay.
You said it clear.
I thought I did.
I said it clear. You stood right beside me. Yeah. Ever since Angel became a rap star,
You been run late?
Wait, showed up on time. I don't play for that. All right, that should be enough. Let me get this together. Dog, I was like, bro, why am I so hot in here? Like, is something wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with me, Josh. They cut the AC off. They said you shouldn't even
It's
be
105 outside.
Yeah, I saw when I was driving in, it was 100 degrees.
I thought it was broken. It was going to go down. It didn't.
Bruh. I'm like, why y'all?
It's too hot. It's too hot to live in, man.
This ain't the same sun from 1993, and I stand by it.
It's true. I remember. That was when I was born.
You know I don't like that.
I know, but I'm not going to lie.
What do I need to do first? Actually, I need to edit this part together. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to edit this video before Angel gets in here. How much time do I have to stack my money before you drop whatever you're dropping? I'm not dropping nothing new. I'm just dropping them shirts. So I saw something in there. Blah 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 blah. Saw something here. But forget all that. This is terrible. Terrible. I do think I'm funny sometimes, Josh. I ain't gonna hold you.
Most time, okay?
So I saw something in there. What's a better breakup song before I let go of Purple Rain? And I thought, wait, before I let go, that ain't no breakup. Frank lyrics. So let's cut the music off and listen to what Frank the lyrics. So let's cut the music off and listen to what Frankie Beverly and them said. Listen to what Frankie Beverly and them said. You made me happy. I always thought it was you make me. It's you made me happy. This you can bet. You stood right beside me, and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I won't forget. And I really love you. You should love you. You should know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl. Before I let go. Hold on, Frankie. Then we go on to say and read. Now we've had our good time. That's not to say we're hurting each other. Girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish. No. I want to know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Let go. I didn't know. All these years, I've just... This is what I'm going to be doing. I feel like I'm watching my parents put my tooth under the pillow. Y'all done seen behind the Wizard of Oz's little you know what I'm saying? What's that thing called? Little cloak?
The veil?
Behind the veil. There it is, Joshy, man. You was born in 1993.
I was, man. It was 30 years ago.
Ah! I won't be foolish. I know. I am getting great responses from the survey. What's crazy is LA, maybe LA is big because I'm getting a lot of LA responses, but LA tickets are so hard to sell.
What's the poll for?
Here's the thing poll.
I think smaller venue.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm doing the stuff, but and LA has a good amount of people. But when I actually put tickets on sale in LA, it just be hard to get them going. So I'm like, bro, what am I doing?
I was putting a House of Blues in the Valley.
House of Blues? Is that Live Nation?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's Topanga, I think.
I didn't put Raleigh on there because I don't know why. I'm gonna add it.
Would it be Raleigh or Charlotte?
Raleigh or Charlotte, but low-key Charlotte ain't. I've this time around I sold better in
Raleigh.
In Raleigh.
It was a good crowd too.
Yeah, and I'm not putting Cleveland on there. Somebody's like, why you ain't do Cleveland? I'm like, because Cleveland sucked.
We had Tim Shropshire in Raleigh too.
That's why I didn't put Raleigh on there, but you're right. I probably would come to Raleigh because I did Raleigh first last year. Raleigh sold way better, faster than Charlotte. And then Charlotte is doing well, but not as fast. So I probably would be Raleigh. How far is Raleigh from Charlotte? Do y'all know? Miami ain't no option,
Like
Annie.
2.5?
2.5?
I
ain't going to Miami. It ain't in no rush. That's why I didn't even put it on there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I go to Florida, it's gonna be Orlando or Tampa, and it's not gonna be both. Memphis probably not. Oh,
Dallas?
it's 2 or 3 hours. Dallas has always been doing better than Houston.
Really?
Yeah. Virginia Beach, I kind of struggled in this year, but last year I did great in Virginia Beach, but I didn't do Richmond. And the other year I did good in Richmond, but I didn't do Virginia Beach. But I did both this year, and I struggled. So it'd be either or. New Orleans is selling butthole, so no. Phoenix, Cleveland, and New Orleans all stink. So those aren't cities that I'll take off forever, but they'll be what I consider warm-up cities. and that's cities where I'm testing something out, I'll go to those cities. But when it's a big event and we're only doing big events, I'll only go to there. Mississippi,
Detroit. We can go back to we can go to the
Detroit's
Fox.
great. I'll put Memphis on there.
I'm curious the room sizes it is going to be for this.
Yeah, 1,015 Holland.
Theaters?
Yeah. So I'm only going to my big markets.
Oh, yeah.
Memphis always bought tickets late, if at all. In my history, Real Comedians and any other time, Memphis was always.
We got to do Montreal or Toronto.
Toronto's not doing well.
Poll?
Yikes. I'll show you the top 5 lowest cities. Toronto is the lowest.
Is it really?
Yeah.
They don't know about it then, Kev.
Maybe. London is the next lowest. Phoenix is the next lowest. Then Seattle.
It's not Tacoma, though. Put Tacoma on there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go to
It's
Tacoma.
the homecoming tour, Kev.
And I just added Raleigh, and 2 people already voted for it.
You could do polls on
Why
here?
am I here? This is a Google form.
Oh, man. I tried to run a poll the other day.
Let me do these lyrics before Angel gets here. All right, let me finish editing this video. I got sidetracked messing with y'all. Now, y'all don't talk to me now. Hush up. Got me over here talking to y'all, and I got to do work. You hear me? Don't speak to me. I'm busy. All right, y'all can talk to me while this video background is getting removed. Oh, St. Louis.
St. Louis, Kev.
St. Louis is one I should have added. You right. You right about it.
We could bring Nelly as a special guest with City Spud.
I pull up. Ben Bleak for sure because he is available. Ben Bleak available? I'll be there.
Philly. We're doing Philly?
Philly for sure.
Bring out Freeway.
Boston, cuz why ain't they at Boston? If y'all ain't done it already, go back. If Boston, St. Louis, Memphis, or Raleigh is your
Bridgeport.
city.
That's so funny. Just a wave of New Haven.
All right, now don't talk to me. Now I got to do this.
Vegas be the same way as LA.
I didn't even put Vegas on there. I'm not going back to Vegas under any circumstances unless I'm getting a, what you call that thing?
Stellar?
Residency.
Oh.
I wouldn't even go for a Stellar.
What do you mean? Didn't you?
I'm not going.
So I saw something in there. What's a better breakup song before I let go of Purple Rain? And I thought, wait, before I let go, that ain't no breakup song. And here's the
Corpus Christi, Kev.
I got family in Corpus Christi and Beaumont.
Oh, Baltimore.
I'll go to Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore.
All right, cool. That's 12 seconds there. 12 seconds to be perfect. Let's see music.
What's closest to Columbus that we would go to? Detroit? I think it's Detroit, but he told me not to talk. Sorry, guys.
Columbus actually is cool. I just don't want to go there.
I would just say what's closest to it. Detroit?
I don't know. I don't know about Ohio.
So I saw something in there. A breakup song before I let go of Purple Rain. I saw something in there. What's a better breakup song before I let
Said
go of
Alaska.
Purple Rain? I thought, wait.
What are you laughing at, Jay?
Somebody said Alaska.
Nigga, you know I ain't going there. Did you get it, Josh?
I got it, kid. You know, like the
Did
city.
you know I ain't going?
So I saw something in
I'm
there.
so happy you got
We're
it.
taking like 3-4 flights to get to Alaska for us.
I thought, wait, before I let go, that ain't no breakup song. And here's the problem. I've been grouping and two-step and I ain't did listen to the lyrics. So let's cut the music off.
This seems so loud.
Yeah. Canadians definitely got to put in on the poll. I'm curious to see.
So I saw something in there.
You only put Toronto in from Canada?
It's in there.
No, I'm asking. You only put Toronto, like not Montreal or Vancouver?
I'm not going there.
I thought, wait.
If I don't have Montreal, Vancouver never even show up on my list of cities.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't
This is
sure.
based priorly based on my cities that already do well. Pinky Doll from Montreal. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good.
She's making 5 bands an hour. See, Montreal's in the chat.
Montreal? Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Montreal, what you doing in the chat?
Oh, I think. Yeah, Montreal's in the chat.
What's going on?
They said Montreal holds one of the biggest comedy festivals.
Just for laughs.
That's what is really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They don't know that nigga Kel, though. I'm selling them tickets gonna be just for laughs.
Denver?
Ugh.
Sorry. I'm trying, guys.
Had some good pizza, though. Remember that kid tried to eat our pizza? Tahir wasn't playing with him.
What's the ideal city count like
What do you mean?
for the tour?
Ideal,
like number of cities that you would want to do.
Oh,
or whatever.
15 tops.
Oh, wow.
I would do it. I would break it up. I would do a test run of like
The warm-up
5,
cities.
but they wouldn't be warm-up cities. Here's the thing, I would only go to real cities.
Okay.
Yeah, no warm-up cities for this. Because I don't want to have it not, I wouldn't want to not have it have a good chance for like.
You want to give it a.
Oh, you mean warm-up cities to see what the tour could be like?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I wouldn't count those.
Okay.
I probably would do that in LA regardless. But me and Angel, I'm not really worried about this show not doing well. Like, as far as what the show is, I feel like we can figure it out. I told you not to talk to me, Josh. And you with the people.
I'm sorry, Kev. I'm engaged with the people. No, guys, not San Antonio. You know how he feels about San Antonio.
Not going to San Antonio.
Sorry, Kev, don't talk. I'm talking to them.
Yeah, don't talk to him. He talked to me. Gary, Indiana.
Quit looking at the chat. Close the laptop.
I'm out. You're right, Josh.
Girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish. No. I want to know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl.
Yes, Kat, we got the art. Kev's got it up behind him.
I didn't know. All these years, I'm just dancing versus.
Angel's on her way, guys. She should be here by 6:30 our time, which is like 4 more minutes. Guys, you know what he's about to say to Tupelo, Mississippi?
Warm up at Tupelo.
I love your charm. I can't understand it. No, where did we go wrong?
No, chat, I'm not engaged. I'm engaged to the Lord.
I got to know. I got to make sure I'm right before I let you leaving her freaking Beverly down to the maze.
50-50 if she's bringing the pink sauce. She's had a busy day today.
You leaving her freaking maze? You leaving her freaking Beverly down to the maze? This is terrible. Whoa.
Young Deuces, I think
Milwaukee's out. If that's what you think, Young Deuces, it's over.
No, he was asking about my unboxings.
We came to your house, basically.
Somebody sent me a wallet, but I don't need new. I hope they're not watching. But I don't need a new wallet, so I don't know if I want to unbox a wallet because I'm still gonna use my wallet. Respect.
Came to your house, Young Deuces. Bowling Green, Kentucky, absolutely not. Dothan, Alabama. I got invited to Hart Ramsey's church out there,
Ramses.
but never again. now let me get this posted before she gets in.
Kev, she's here. She's here.
Angel, we weren't doing nothing.
It's Angel the rapper. It's the rapper Angel.
Hi, guys.
You have your voice lost? Oh, she done come to us. She done gave that man her whole good strong voice. She come to us with nothing.
She did bring it.
She did bring it?
We tried.
You know, I got the sauce.
Okay, let me just get my laptop out. Get into it. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Working since it's
Young Deuces,
Oh, the
how'd you
tea?
make a GIF that quickly?
How do you make it?
Young Deuces tagged
in
me
the
in a
chat?
GIF on Twitter, a GIF of me wearing what I'm wearing.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is me making the video. This is an episode of Black Mirror.
Did you watch the new ones?
I watched the one with that nigga from Breaking Bad.
I haven't seen any of the new ones yet.
I'd never seen the show before.
I don't know
This
who that
one.
is.
That one was freaking me out though.
They're all too close, man. I don't
Yeah.
like
Oh,
it.
you better be in here with that hair.
Came straight
Angel,
from
did you
set.
know You Make Me Happy is first of all, song's not called You Make Me
Hilarious.
Happy. Before I Let Go is a breakup song?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Before I let go.
Nigga, I
What
don't
was
know
he
why
letting
he said
go? Gas?
doesn't matter to me. I just have any reason to sing that song.
I know it's
Before I let you go.
I didn't know. And he said You Made Me Happy, not You Make. Past tense, present tense, very different.
Yes, but we be dancing to it. Yeah, bye, nigga.
Well, never. I should have known when he did that. You better have your hair to the top.
Listen,
Do
it's been a long day.
you have enough for two? What? You better drop your ovaries on these hoes.
Two
I'm
what?
Angel. 2 episodes.
2 tight hours.
Today?
Tight hours.
Yeah. 2
Josh, we
tight
said
hours.
it, man.
No, we didn't.
We
Yeah, we
did.
did. Oh, was it?
Maybe after I got off.
Nah. Where you got off?
No. You were there.
Was it in the chat?
Tight hour. Well, it was supposed to be tight hour from 6 to 7, 7 to 8.
Yeah, we'll get it done at
Well, you got to
8:30.
leave, Josh?
No. I'll just be a little. No.
What time you got to
do?
leave?
No,
What
I
you
was.
got-
I was.
What?
I'm okay.
He went
What
up
did you
on
do?
the
I
no.
really didn't
Hey,
know it was 2. Like genuinely, I missed it.
What
That's
is it?
on
What
me.
do we need to do so you can go?
No, I'll be fine. It's just I'm just pushing back, picking up dinner. It's not that. It's okay.
Do you want to text her?
I'm texting her right now. That's
Tell her
why.
my boss messed up. I hate him.
No, because I might have misread it. I just don't. We've been in 3 separate chats. That's why I'm trying to.
It's a lot of chats. Because we gotta talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Were you able to listen to the press conference?
Not all of it, but I started.
You
and
get the
then
gist?
Yeah. And then I got a phone call, and I just got off that phone call.
You look at your close your eyes. What is that called again?
Eyeshadow.
No, when it go from one color to another.
Oh, it's like ombre.
Ombre, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, where's the link? Is this a bonus or a real?
This is a bonus.
Okay. Yeah. Where's the link at so I can watch?
Link Acentis.
Oh, I see it. Thank you, Joshy.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know this song was a breakup song. I really never paid attention to what that nigga was talking about.
I just text his grandson.
Hey, y'all is a breakup song too, but I'd be like, all right.
I definitely didn't know it. Thank you so much. Who was that? Who did that for me? Is that my girl Melissa? Yep.
right.
Thank you, Melissa. Y'all.
You
whew,
ready? Let's
Jesus.
fire these hoes up.
It's gonna be my hair for the rest of the week. It's
And it better be.
it's cute.
Chaka Khan.
Do I got this on wrong? Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, let me
Just
get
talking to myself.
Before I let you, yeah. This wasn't even the thing I was on the docket.
I got this on wrong.
All right, give me 1 second.
Mhm.
While you fix your coat.
Oh
I hate that they took off the air in here, man. I can't get my family to be as hot as I am. So Melissa, either Melissa is taking the fan to her side, or Josiah is like, can you turn the air down? And at our old house, the boys, by the grace of God, they had their own
thermostat because your house was that
yeah,
big.
but it broke down a lot too much.
All I got is let's do bonus Wednesday afternoon after Angel shoot. Wednesday in person. Main virtual on Monday, which we did. Bonus in person Wednesday.
No, we
I think we
talked
said this in
about
real
it
life
on the
Zoom
on the Zoom.
StreamYard.
I mean StreamYard. That's where
That must have been when I jumped off because
It could have been when he jumped off, Angel. It's possible.
I thought we both jumped off that.
No, he
fast.
jumped off earlier than we did.
I just didn't want to miss it. I just wanted to make sure
miss it, Josh. Let's just start. We're good. We're good.
We're
mad at
good.
us. All right. You ready, Angel?
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, yo? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin on stage.
That chick Angel.
Welcome to another
Banger,
podcast episode.
banger,
Smash
banger.
that like button. Smash that notification
Bow, bow,
button.
bow.
Bangers, bangers, bangers. All 2023. Banger, just for you and me. Yeah. Shout out
That's
to our
great.
boy. He gave his source in Miami. He made one for Josh too.
Yeah,
and
oh,
here. And
fire.
Marcus. Did you see Marcus's was out there?
For Greg and Marcus.
For Greg and Marcus.
Oh yeah, we gotta put that in the studio.
So let's hop right to it, Angel. Not yet friend of the pod, Carlee Russell had a doggone press conference today.
Dear
Right?
God.
And let me tell you what. All right, now listen. Carlee, more than anything you did in this world, the most important thing that you did wrong is embarrass me.
Oh,
Okay?
my God.
Because I had your back, Carlee
You
Russell.
felt embarrassed by
I said, I mean loud. First of all, y'all need to listen to the black woman. Y'all jumping down her throat. She said the baby was going down the street. The baby was going down the street. Y'all talking about we protect black women, but when they get kidnapped, y'all mad she got returned home. This was wrong with y'all Twitter. Y'all just jumped up on it. I'm talking about from my soul.
Yeah, I mean, I was here. We did it on the podcast. We
Just
talked about
did it. And we need to be happy because usually if things don't go like that, and that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all be jumping to conclusions. And what I do, all I did was believe black women. Forgive me if all of a sudden now y'all don't want to believe. Because one woman's press conference, every detail determined that
She was a liar.
that's woman. Okay, woman can lie. You can still listen to women.
Absolutely.
Just because women lie, she don't overturn women.
Listen, I don't mind that I waited to find out that she is a liar from the pit of hell. I don't mind that I waited and that I wanted to believe that she didn't waste our time and our resources. But this is what I learned. Jussie, he taught me. He taught me back them couple of years ago.
Did you believe Jussie?
Oh my God, I was adamant. I hope the Lord smites the people who did this to this man. I pray he comes. Yes, I was smoting those people. I was like, I pray their families are destroyed. Did it in my Instagram stories.
So is this the term? Have we been Jussie now?
Oh, I'm not gonna do that to that man.
You're not gonna do that to Jussie?
No, I ain't gonna do it.
It fits. We've been small-leaded. We've been small-leaded, hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
Well, it's because of that, I don't post on my Instagram about nobody missing, something bad happening. Y'all see Angel still be doing these challenges with her
Angel's like,
husband.
Marcus, pick me up and flip me over.
100 black children were lost in the air and they were never to be found. All right, Marcus, we're going to do acrobatics today. I'm not saying a daggone thing. Other than in this podcast, you ain't going to catch me talk about it on my personal socials. Nah.
And I was loud and wrong. Now, in my defense, I had no reason to believe I had been hoodwinked, led astray, Jussie, or small-leaded.
Of course not.
I thought, and y'all, the AC off because we're shooting at night and I'm hot. It's 100 degrees
Why are
outside.
you yelling though?
Because I got to be as loud in my wrong as I was in my protection. I got to keep the same energy. I said, y'all is wrong. I was high, hoity-toity.
Yeah.
All over the people. And the people was like, now look. So I got to be equally as loud. Because here's the thing, Angel. Baby girl, it was so many things she did wrong. It was as if she didn't understand. This white man got up there and I listened to this on the way. I said, dang. It's like She didn't know that technology was recorded and the people could get it. Here's my hypothesis. I'm not saying why she did it. I don't know that reason. But my hypothesis is this. She had no idea this will become a national story as big and as fast. Because if she didn't, she wouldn't have done things. They tracked everything she did up until the point she disappeared.
Yeah.
That baby, that man says she took
Toilet paper.
She took the toilet paper from her job.
Ordered food.
Can you imagine how embarrassed I'd be if y'all just knew who ain't stole some stuff? You know how many notebooks I took from Boeing?
I would be so
writing.
mad. I would be like, me stealing that toilet paper didn't have nothing to do with me lying to y'all. I steal the toilet paper all the time. Long before I came up with this plan. Who the hell gonna go and buy toilet paper every month when y'all got toilet paper all the time?
From work? Nigga, my first few years of marriage, all Bank of America toilet tissue.
And you know that's some trying times. This no more than 2-ply.
Half-ply.
Yeah.
I used to go to the gym in my apartments. I used to take the toilet paper from there. I said, one thing you ain't got to buy, Lisa, on that grocery trip is no toilet paper. Everybody got toilet paper. She took that. She went to Target and bought cheese. First of all, I had Cheez-Its yesterday. I was like, Cheez-Its are good.
She's like,
and she knew she was going to be disappearing. I got to have my favorite snack.
She said, this will sustain me for a minute. This will do it for me.
That's you. I said, baby girl, you went down and took the stuff from your job. They ordered the Greek food. They had her order.
She was like, I'm prepared. Going on a trip on a little rocket ship. Little Einstein. That's probably why she got the idea. She probably got the idea from that.
From Little Einstein?
Yeah, she was like, let's go on a trip on a rocket ship. She was like, who watches Little Einstein? Toddlers. Lord. There's the way. And then she say something about
stole from the bathroom.
Did she say something about I don't know if it was how far the baby had walked or something. Then it was like 6 football fields.
That's the part that really hurt me. They said they had triangulated her position during the duration of the 911 call.
Mm-mm. And she traveled.
She was driving, said if this baby is walking 600 yards, Nick Saban already knows this baby, and it's going to Alabama. Either they got an NIL deal for that baby, right? You think an SEC coach don't know about a baby that can clear 600 yards while you going in a car? That nigga start for Alabama as soon as he turned 14. Baby girl, Nick Saban.
Roll daggum died.
Roll daggum died. That baby is starting that corner. He playing both. What's wrong with you?
This was so good. It was like, he wanted to make sure for people who don't know measurement well, because he said the 600 yards. He was like, 600 yards is 6 football fields.
The fastest baby ever. That baby ran a .2540. That nigga is a superhero. That Josh said that baby was dashed from the Incredibles.
Pretty much. But also her acting was terrible. When I heard the call, she was like, there's a baby walking on the side of the road somewhere. They were like, how? It's a toddler, I think.
They was asking too many questions. She didn't see. In acting, they teach you you can't visualize because you making up stuff. You need to memorize a picture of a baby. They asked too many questions. She was like, oh, he got shoes, shorts.
And second of all, who is that? Calm when they see a baby on the side of the road. Hey y'all, hold on. I'm trying to finish up my Starbucks order. I see a baby over here. I don't know where this baby came from. I don't know if a deer is his mom or what. Like, I would be losing it. First of all, I'd be trying to get the baby in my car. I'm like, come here, baby. I'm like, yo, this baby gonna run out of traffic and I'm gonna die. She was so calm.
That's why I'm telling you, Angel, she didn't know they was gonna play that tape. Because you listen, Angel, she didn't know, and they played and the police dude. He was being so shady by trying not to be shady. Like we just talking about the facts. I like football. They said that she went 600 yards. That's 6 football fields, and 100 cars passed in that time period. Nobody else recorded a baby. Wouldn't the baby done veered into the highway if it was a real baby out there? I said, oh man, now the baby's catching shade.
Right.
It's a fictitious baby. He don't know what to do. He's out there at 9 p.m. and she's the only one that saw him. Maybe she clairvoyant. She got a spirit of prophecy.
He's like, so Sha'Carri, okay,
Sha'Carri
is out here sprinting as a child, and she's able to stay in her lane that clear.
Let me tell you the thing that this is a very serious thing. But the thing that, and I'm talking about, the laugh escaped me when they got to the part about what she was Googling.
Oh, Lord.
And this baby
That
Google, this made me laugh. Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? I said, girl, you were 25.
You didn't. What?
Ain't no Amber Alerts for adults. Y'all are just, they don't send nothing saying 25-year-old with Cheez-Its and Greek sauce seen the baby. Now the woman... Amber Alert is for actual children. The baby got an Amber Alert.
Well,
Yeah.
she clarified the age as well of
She
what
said,
the maximum.
how old can you be to get an Amber Alert? Girl, that's an Ernestine alert. Ain't nobody looking for your grown ass.
That's an Albertina alert.
Yes.
That's Nana is gone.
That is the sick and shut in. That's what that's called. We don't do national news or alerts on our phones for old people like you.
How to take money from a register without being caught.
Just to be sure,
Because
they're not just want to pull it out in a routine way for the sake of nobody seeing you.
let me tell you how you do it. Let me tell you the first step. Don't Google it prior to your tip.
Listen,
Don't Google it on your own personal phone that you
needed
got.
to ask Chat GPT, okay? Because Google gonna tell your business. They're like, these all her cookies.
What you think they've been stealing the data for? They gave it to the feds. They had everything. Traffic. It was a doggone enemy of the state clip. They had triangulated the satellites. Google search. You can't pre-do stuff if you can't think ahead for that crime. If you're gonna do that, you got to go get a burner phone
Or go to the library. Don't check it out. Look at the book. Put it back.
microfiche.
Come on, exactly.
You need to be with.
Listen, it would have been less embarrassing if she was Googling smut. If she was talking about how do I use a dildo on myself or something, or like attach it to a door and make it work, I think we would all been like, you know what? Sometimes you gotta be, you gotta be innovative,
She said Birmingham bus station, one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville. Then she Googled Taken, the movie.
That baby. She said, what Liam Neeson do? What'd he do? What Liam Neeson? How did they get taken? She's like, yes.
Taken ain't even the movie though.
Man on Fire was right there.
Man on Fire. Gone Girl is the movie you want.
No.
For what you're trying to do. You're trying to fake yourself. She got taken.
Yeah, no, she's trying to figure out how they took
She's
Liam
like,
Neeson's people.
This is what she thought. I'm gonna think smart. I'm gonna think what their next move is gonna be.
Yes.
I'm already 10 steps ahead of
Now,
them.
if you watch Taken, you need to see that the first thing them niggas did is go on the internet and find everything. And you be like, oh, shoot, I already Googled how to do this. Let me stop this.
Yeah, no, she.
And Angel, if you want to disappear, why would you call 911? So now
She didn't. She wanted the attention. She wanted an Amber Alert. She's like, did I just age out of that? This is not youth. This church's young adults ministry. You have been out of the children's choir for 15 years.
Oh my God.
She's like, she wanted the attention. And it's just like, girl, really? But for why? And if you got to go all the way in. You can't
Come back home.
You can't come back that fast.
No.
Take this attention. We would have forgot about your ass in a week.
The girl says she got free, ran, left out the woods, and when she came out the woods, she was by her house.
Oh God.
She didn't watch Taken then. She fell asleep. She like me. She fell asleep. I think that's how they get found, is that they just run around and they be right there in front of their house when it's all said and done.
She need a white diamonds alert.
Come on.
That's past the age. I didn't realize she Googled maximum age for Amber Alert until y'all said it. And it's in my little thing.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing.
What is it, Kevin?
This your life now.
Oh, she's never outliving this.
25, I think they said.
25 years old.
That's you a quarter life.
Well, first she about to go to jail.
I don't want her to go to jail.
No.
Who ain't called 911 and made up a story about seeing a baby with
She
cheese in our pocket?
going to jail.
We all have called 911 with tzatziki sauce on our breath and stolen some stuff from work.
I wonder what
And
her
a
high school
Sparrow.
reunion is going to be like.
You can't go.
What her what?
What her high school reunion is going to be like.
Oh, they're going to be like, we can't find her. She's missing. We don't see her here.
This is why I think the police did that stuff like that. They tried to interview her and they was like, nah, she healing, she resting. And the police was like, let me just give you the facts. Because we actually went out and searched for real.
Yeah.
And the community deserves to know. And here's my fear. Right? She's still black in Alabama. Right? Now, you think, I don't know what the jail time is for false police report, calling fake 911, stolen robe from work and toilet tissue. That's probably a little bit. But embarrassing Alabama, feeling like they got embarrassed in front of the national news, even though, like, you know what I'm saying, police, y'all did your job. Y'all looked for her. Y'all was found.
Oh, six racks in a year.
What?
That's what it's. Anyone who made a false police report has committed misdemeanor under Alabama.
Oh, $6,000 in a year.
Yeah.
In jail?
Well, I mean,
don't give her a year, man. Let her off for good behavior.
You can't be wasting people's
She
time.
turned it herself. They waste our tax dollars all the time.
No, she can't. I didn't say they can't. Are you confused? She is a black woman.
Still flat.
She going to jail. And I'm like, what attention were you hoping to get? Like, what was she hoping was her end game?
Mild to moderate attention.
And money. She definitely needed money. Because she said something about a register. Oh, no, that was how to steal money out of register. Sorry. I was like, what? I thought I read it wrong the first time. But she also needed money because she wanted to steal money out of register.
She's probably just trying to get enough for the bus fare.
I guess so. She ain't got I thought she had a job. Ain't that where she was stealing from?
Okay, so here's the other thing.
What's the other thing, Kevin?
She's an AKA.
I wanted to bring it up, but it's not my place. Angel's
Mel Mitchell is
AKA, yes.
AKA.
Bless her heart.
So my sister,
bless her heart,
just put this in our chat. They got a picture of her throwing up her sign. They called her big sister Abracadabra.
But with
the A capital, the K and cadabra capital in the last.
Speaking of, the type of people we have in our sorority are the Honorable Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. We just inducted her. The AKAs can have.
They got big sister Fabricate.
Come on. They got big sister Pinky Swear. That's what she is. Swearing and lying.
And AKA also is also known as like non-Greek. It just doesn't help. I know the AKAs were like, when they saw that, they were probably like, oh man.
Listen, Carlee, they can bring the receipts. This is new stuff. It don't matter. Yeah, we didn't have Deltas act a fool. No, we ain't done this.
Secret Service has never been involved with
the Now, why was the Secret Service in?
I probably saw Secret Service all along.
What happened to the Secret Service?
Yeah, the AKA is gonna have to take their L on this day. I'm sorry, naturally, D3. You know, we all sometimes got to look at our policies and who we let in, and y'all let this girl up in there. We also got Deborah Lee from BET today as well. I just have to announce some of the amazing people we just inducted into.
I saw Deborah Lee at Essence.
What's she talking about?
Oh,
you saw her.
I ain't talked to her. I just wanted to say that. I don't want her to go to jail. I want her to get away with things like white people get away with things.
No, she can go to jail. She might find herself.
That was good. That was solid. You stuck that landing. You stuck that landing. I love that one. I want her, if she don't go to jail, I want them to make her run that 600 yards.
Let me tell you how she would have got out of jail if that doggone baby was real. If everything else, if that baby was her son and he really did the 600-yard dash in a minute, and you'd be like, listen, Nick Saban, I promise you my baby going to your college for 4 years if you make sure I don't go to jail. She'll be the governor of Alabama.
What was it, 603 minutes?
Something like
I'd be doing sprint. They'd be like, you run 600 yards, you can get out early. I'd be like,
That would be, that would be, she would have to be able to run the 600 in the 3 minutes that she was saying. And then either that or jail. She gonna have to go to jail. And then she gonna have to go to a mental institution, because why do you need that? You could just shake your butt on TikTok in a thong. You'll get a bunch of likes and stuff. She could do the live that you were doing.
the
with
NFCs. Is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
And what was it? I was about to say NFTs.
Ice
What-
cream so good. NPCs.
Yeah,
NPCs.
she
Ice
could
cream
have
so
did
good.
that.
That's gang gang.
Made money. What's the maximum age for an Amber Alert? Yeah, she could have did all that stuff, but now she definitely, listen, the Black community, a lot of them, after she came show back up, a lot of them no longer were on her side, but she had a lot of celebrities that were looking for her.
Mm.
My sister is calling me. Why are you calling me, girl? So yeah, she's a mess.
Man.
But hopefully she'll learn something, and anybody else think to do something stupid like this.
I wonder if she got any money out of her register, though. I'm curious.
What was that? I didn't see that. The register. What happened there?
How to
don't-
get money out of a register?
Oh, the register.
Yeah.
Again, I read it wrong to begin with, and I was like, what was she saying about a register? But yeah, that. I don't know. I guess she thought because she was Black, no one would look for her. But you could also just leave. You could also just leave and not fake a report. You could just leave Alabama. It is not the Truman Show. She's not stuck in a bubble that she can't get out of.
No.
So it sounds like to me, if she's asking about Amber Alerts and stuff, she wanted the attention. And I just feel like there's so many. We have social media. There's so many ways to get attention. There's so many
I don't.
ways.
This was a humongous. She trended for like 2 days.
I remember. You know what it really was? She did not do any reverse engineering. When you have to plan, I've had to do a lot of planning with producing stuff. You kind of reverse engineer. You know what your finished product is,
Mm-hmm.
and then you figure out how to get there by reversing the steps. And I feel like she winged it.
Yeah.
I feel like she watched Taken only the first half, fell asleep, was like, I got it. So they were overseas. She was like, I can't get
Man.
overseas, so I'm gonna order Greek food. That'll put me in enough of vicinity, right? Taken, they always tried to like mask the abduction with also like a robbery. So I'm gonna steal stuff from my job, so they can't really figure out what's up. And then she winged it from there. She was improvising, and it blew up in her face.
It blew up in her
She
face.
didn't plan well,
And listen, her parents was on her side the whole time, as I would have been.
of course.
And then when they lied, I would have been like Tory Lane's dad. Rock Nation will crumble. I'm going down. In the house, we can fuss and fight. To the world, we together. Rock Nation will crumble. This is
know
Rock
which way-
Nation's fault.
No, I think I would be like, well, my baby lied. But what y'all not gonna do is talk about my baby. What y'all not gonna do is talk about my baby. Did your baby ever get lost by themselves on purpose and get national press? No, because your baby's boring.
Lost without you.
Come on.
Listen,
Can't help
a lot of people was like,
myself.
and maybe there's some truth to this. This is gonna make it harder for other people. I'm still gonna pretend. I'm still gonna protect Black women.
Yes, you
and
gonna
listen
pretend
first.
to protect Black women.
I'm gonna be like, can you toss me one, Josh? I lied when it was way harder than I realized. She got me too. She got me too.
Yeah, somebody said, can she get denounced for this? Listen.
She got to be out. Can you get in trouble? Can y'all get kicked off?
Oh, absolutely.
They said she's good. She paid her dues.
Listen, these sororities don't play. I don't know if that would cause her to get denounced, but could. But sororities do not play. You're not
Maybe
about to
she's
have
trying
them
to
out here
get the
looking
money out of the
stupid.
register for her dues.
Listen, the way they charge, I can understand why somebody might try to do that. It's expensive to be a member of these sororities.
Well, listen, I was wrong. Trying to be right.
Mhm.
I was wrong. And I usually wait. I almost always wait. Because I hate to be embarrassed. I was always be.
embarrassed.
The episode posted yesterday.
I was so loud about people
You should
being
post
wrong,
it
and
right beside the. You should cut what you were saying and put it right beside the press release. Y'all don't believe she said the baby ran for 6 football field. I don't think you should be embarrassed.
yeah, I am. I just like, man, I just feel like I had her back, and I was with her.
You
And I'm
were.
still gonna be with people until they give me a reason not to. I was with her until she gave me a reason not to be.
Oh, as soon as that white man got up there talking, I said, "Well, here we go."
Well, people said they apparently, and I'm not gonna get into the like conspiracies stuff like that, but people didn't believe it from her just being alive. The fact that she came home alive, people were like, "Nope, ain't real."
Well, that's very true. Like, with sex trafficking and stuff like that, people, they don't get found that quick.
don't
They
even-
get shipped off. And, you know, a lot of times it's not us that they taken. Let's just be real clear. It's not that we don't, but a lot of times it is not people that look like us that are being taken. So for her to just be released, I can see why people were skeptical. I just don't. It was just like, let's not make light of it yet, just in case this is the truth, because
Right.
that would be terrible. But she definitely just showing up shook. She was just like, I didn't know it was gonna be this big.
So what if you're her now?
You go to jail.
Maybe get her off her good behavior, right? Let her run some things in there. Give her some community service. Let her out. Give her 3 to 6. Don't put her in for the whole year. Give her 3 to 6. But when you come home, what do you do to be like regular life?
Women, hold on. C. Hitchens. I'm not talking about kids. Yes, black kids get kidnapped. I'm talking about us as
25
grown.
plus year old.
I'm talking about grown women. I'm talking about grown women. It is not as common as far as in what she tried to pull off. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we don't. I know we got people be doing stuff to us too. Y'all be over here taking my statements and making them concrete.
Yeah.
But anyways, what do you do?
The thing that is not funny about this is this actually happens to a lot of black girls and black women. And my fear, unfortunately, first of all, white girl happened to be on the news, wrong or right, gonna be on the news quickly.
Yeah.
A lot of times black girls don't even make that part don't even make the news.
Listen, R. Kelly was holding a bunch of girls and we didn't hear nothing about him.
Well, he didn't know how to hog tie people, so
We didn't hear nothing about these grown women until a whole documentary many a year later.
I would have hog tie. So yeah, people get taken all the time. And my fear is, my fear is this. What I believed at the time was like, because this became such a big story, people was posting on social media, the kidnappers let her go, right? It was like, oh snap, this is a big story. Maybe she was somebody, and maybe we shouldn't do this anymore. My fear is because of this turning out to be, I'm not going to say she was lying. I'm just going to say the facts that the police presented don't support her story. And the videotape that they say they have doesn't support her claims. I wonder if people will be less quick to retweet, repost, share, make videos because they're going to be afraid that this could be another.
Gonna do it. The same thing happened with Jussie.
But Jussie ain't asked. Jussie didn't go missing. Jussie said that people would beat him up.
Yeah, but we didn't know if it had actually happened. And people were like, get justice for Jussie.
But do you think Jussie was more because he was a celebrity? If he was just Justin, this probably ain't nothing.
No, I do think. I do think if you make a big enough of a noise, and the fact of the matter is, I'm not sure how the trickle of this happened.
Why it became
fast.
such a big story?
Yeah, I don't know why, because that is also not common for us. When stuff happens to us, major outlets aren't talking about it, right? Where, celebrities, somehow it got into the right hand or got into the wrong hand, either way, of the right celebrity, and it blew it up. Yeah. That's what I think ended up putting it like on national news. So it's almost like I don't know if we will be slow to do stuff, because we do know certain things happen to us and people ignore it.
Yeah.
But I do think, I think we always gonna do that. I think we like to be loud. Either way.
Loud and wrong.
Loud and wrong, loud and right. I think it works either way. I think we will, if we hear about something and we think it's not getting enough attention, that isn't like some sort of atrocity towards us, we will use social media to blow it up.
I agree.
And then when we get a whiff that something's going to be wrong, we about to drag the hell out of that person. Just the same way we supported their cause. Yeah.
I think, and people on the Patreon say this too, I think the baby was the wrinkle. That was different. It was a loose baby. She tried to help. Y'all got to be careful, man, because who wouldn't stop? That's what kind of caught my attention. Like, who wouldn't stop to help a baby?
Yeah.
And then that baby was not. That baby being on the street was not supported by other claims and calls.
I get why she did that, because she needed to connect herself to the police in a way that allowed for them to take her going missing more seriously. Because her talking to the police, not about herself, gave them last sign of like life. Right? And the fact that she disappeared right after that, it didn't make sense for her to just leave work and never come back home. Police would automatically assume she left. She just didn't want to be with y'all.
Yeah.
But for her to all of a sudden call the police and then have abandoned her car on the side of the road, I get her thinking. The baby, though, she should have, like, I don't know. It would have caused for her to have to contact too many people. I'm going to think about this and give her a better plan next time.
And that's why that white man said he's trying to talk to her, is because the only thing they don't have is the missing period where she went. Like, there's no phone, there's no.
See, she did good.
She was halfway there.
Taken that she watched,
but she blew up the first. If there's 86 steps, she blew in the first 83.
Well, she should have never came back. That's really what it is.
It said she only had like $109 in her pocket.
That's why.
That's not enough cheeses in the world.
She didn't,
because you can't use your credit card. You can't use your debit card. She knew that much, and that ain't enough cash to go. And if you take out large sums of money before you go, that's like she took all this money out. She's like, I'm not going to do this, but let me Google
She's thinking how to stretch it though, because she went to a bus station, not a airport.
Right, because the airports be having cameras. The Greyhound, if you watch a movie, you put a baseball cap on, they don't know who you are.
$100 can get you to Alaska on a bus.
She should, there was really no way. I think there's really no way to pull this off.
Kawada said the baby was too much razzle dazzle.
It was, but I'm trying to figure out what she could have pulled off. Like,
the baby that was her thing that got the attention.
Because the baby is something that she could just say and it doesn't have to be corroborated, right? She just said it. The baby here, she just added too many facts to the baby. But if she says a robbery or arson, like those things have to happen.
This is so stupid.
I'm really trying to think of what would have been the better option. Maybe not lie. The grandma is the baby.
Y'all said she got the baby had too much razzle dazzle.
Then the wig, the wig, it was just a lot.
She left her wig, man.
She was like, they know a black woman would never leave her wig behind. Now they definitely know I've been taken. She could have just did that, actually. But then people would have been like, why is she here? It's crazy. She really didn't think this through. But she came back so fast.
They said she thought of this on her lunch break.
Oh my God.
She really came back so fast because of let me tell you, they're going to stop looking for your black ass. The police is not going to keep looking for you.
Yo, the Patreon is on.
They said interview the wig.
Kelly said interview the wig.
That's interview the wig. The wig was like, listen.
Oh, you're killing me today.
Listen, we told her it wasn't a good idea. She told us shut up and threw us out.
Smoking a cigarette.
She ran out of cheese. I just had cheese yesterday. Hot and spicy cheese. When I tell you,
those are amazing.
These things were smacking.
Oh, hot and spicy ones. Those are fantastic. God. If she would have stayed away for 2 weeks, she could have probably returned under the radar. She came back too fast.
Ain't enough cheeses for 109 to go on 2 weeks.
She was gonna have to get ramen.
How they caught her doing everything? They got her leaving work, videotape. They got her going to Target. They got her phone records. They got everything, man.
Because they watch us. We have trackers on us. You can't get
Listen.
away like that.
There's two. Enemy of the State came out in what, 1998? 1998.
I was in kindergarten.
Don't even start it, Joshua.
I was
You're baiting me.
So she
You
didn't
was
see
born
that.
in 1993. It came out in 19. See, I was in high school.
If it was 98, she wouldn't even. She was just born that year.
1998.
98.
She was
it
just born.
VHS?
That's right. She's 25.
So she didn't know nothing about that.
She need to go. That's why you need to watch movies from before you, because they literally shows you that there's so many doggone cameras. Then
Yeah, that they
ATM
watching us
cameras,
now.
traffic cams. Like you got resources looking for you. If nobody cares, then fine. Now the Secret Service.
I get what okay. Now I'm fixing her
together for
plan.
me,
I'm fixing her
Put it
plan.
together.
She needed to start planning this 2 years out.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly stealing toilet paper here and there.
Piece by piece.
Slowly buying Cheez-Its, ramen, water, getting a storehouse full of stuff in the trunk of her car. Then she could have stayed gone for a good 3 weeks. But she just didn't plan right. And look at you now. You're looking crazy. Did she get a wig back? Did she show her up home without the wig?
I think she left the wig.
Wow. That's even more embarrassing.
That was dedication.
My
to-
plan didn't work, and my lace front is in the forest shivering.
The wig got taken.
All right. Let's try this pink sauce, man.
Ah,
I thought we were going to do this for the main. You just want to do
Oh, we can do it for the main.
Do it for
Support
the
black women. We're supporting black men with the pink sauce thing.
Yeah, and I was the only one who believed that she could pull this off.
You were.
it's facts.
That's
Now,
big facts.
I did. Now, I can't figure out a way for this girl to pull off this abduction of her own self, but I knew the pink sauce was possible.
All right. So what's we got? What time we start? It's about 40 minutes.
Yeah, we're at 38. So yeah.
All right. Let's talk about this thing. I'm trying to
Figure out the order. Come on, Matrix.
actually, since we're on the bonus, let me talk about this.
Ooh.
This is way down in the docket, and we're bonusy. I just want to talk about this. So, good friend of the pod, Keith Lee, got dragged into the depths of hell on Twitter a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
It was ugly.
Oh my God.
So glad I'm not on Twitter. Bless that
Stay
baby.
off, Angel. They dragged that baby because
drag
remember
him?
he went to the BET Awards
Mhm.
and loved on his wife. He was crying this and that, right? And it's me and you done got in it.
They put us in there.
Oh, they put all three of us in it.
Not me.
All three of us.
I was in a small corner.
So what happened was they said somebody went on Twitter and watched his interview with Kevin and Angel
Mhm,
and
'cause
Josh.
We did that.
But Josh wasn't in,
I
so he
on
wasn't
there.
out.
I told you I wasn't on there.
He was quiet. And Josh was like, ooh.
Oh, okay. It was like
And
3
basically,
hours.
remember in the story, Keith was saying like how him and Ronnie met.
At the stove that they worked, the place that they worked,
we
the
going
shoe
over
store.
here. I followed her home. We was drinking. She picked up my throat, cleaned up after me. She kissed me. She had a boyfriend. All that stuff, right?
Yeah.
That story. So this one person on Twitter and then people on TikTok, they dragged us into it.
Okay.
Not me though.
They said, couldn't live it after me though. Keith is a stalker. His red flags. He didn't respect her boundaries. She had a boyfriend. She was that. They accused that baby of having an STI.
How they know if he got it?
Somehow, Keith just had herpes now.
Oh, they didn't add it. They didn't add it. The baby.
Added stuff. They added the baby.
They didn't added the baby.
Then they dragged me in more than they dragged you in, but they dragged me in. Kev on stage had him up in the podcast. He did not stop him and check him and tell him that what he did was wrong and that it was a red flag when she said not to come to the house. Kev on stage should have stopped him and said that was wrong.
That nigga is married.
First of all, this is an entire story about how much Keith Lee was a knucklehead by his own admission. The whole point of the story is here's all the wrong that I've done in life.
Well,
And here's
Twitter
where
will never listen to the full context of the interview.
I don't care. The purpose of the interview was not for us to be his Ayala Von Zant.
for the past.
It wasn't at all. It was, this is what you did. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you how you did wrong.
Right.
When you, why are they not mad that we didn't talk about when he was getting kicked out of school? You know what? You shouldn't have been doing all that.
I said, what could we have done in the present tense for a man who was like 18, 19, met this girl, and then is now married to her?
That's the part that I'm like,
Because that's a red flag for you in the present. Obviously, if a man does that to you today, we have a different understanding of boundaries and this and that. But what do you want me to do in real time?
that's what he's married to her now. So what does me saying that to him now change that? That's the part where I'm confused.
Listen, Keith's whole thing was like, I was an F up. He literally said that. I'm not saying people should, like, he literally said, here's how I did wrong. I was acting up my whole life. The whole point is like, I was messing up early in life.
Mhm.
Here's where God has brought me from, right? He didn't shy away. He told us this stuff of his own admission, and he wasn't bragging about it. He was like, this is kind of like, I shouldn't be here, but God bless me. That's his whole point to me, right? Now, obviously, when he's talking, I'm like, man, I probably would never would have done that. But I think that's the point of his story.
Listen, I remember that part of the story. And I had a couldn't have been me thought in my head when he was like, she cleaned up my throw up. I said, what is this? And then she had a boyfriend. What is happening? That's what's going on in my head. But we're interviewing him. I wasn't interviewing Ronnie. Now, had Ronnie told me the story, I've been like, so girl, why? Why didn't you say this ain't gonna work?
Yeah.
But I really don't know why they think that in an interview, we're not Barbara Walters, we're not Iyanla, we're not Oprah, that we are going to go and course correct.
And it's
this
not
man.
real time. It's not like, here's what I did to Ronnie yesterday, where I can be like, oh, Keith, actually, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. He already knew the stuff he was talking about was crazy.
Listen, somebody said, I did say, where is the redemption, Keith? Because he kept going. I was like, God, nigga, when do you get better? Are you better now?
We were all doing that. We were like, oh, another thing. 3/4 of the interview was that. And the thing is, like, I was just like, more and more, I realized, like, and it's like that straight Tyler Perry thing. It's just like, the bigger of a figure you are, people always think you should have done something differently and the way they would have done it. The problem is there's too many people in the world who all have a bullhorn because of Twitter.
Yeah.
That was just a person. It wasn't like a huge personality. It was just enough people retweeting that thread. Became a thing on TikTok. Anybody's opinion can go viral for whatever, right? And everybody's an expert on what they would have done. The problem is that looks 10, 20, 30 different ways.
Yeah.
And the bigger I get, the more I realize, and I'm so glad that, like, some of the ways I used to think about the internet, I've shed, because the only way you can even be in this business is you have to let more and more stuff roll off your back. Because even if I'm wrong in this instance, it already happened. You can't delete those videos. Somebody screen recorded that whole thing. The whole interview is somewhere.
Oh, they got a lot of space on whatever.
Yeah,
because that was long.
So many people will like this is, well, I want to talk about this when we talk about Jonah Hill. But so many times people underestimate what it's like to have all of your actions looked at through a microscope.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I just want to make people laugh. Like, you just want to act, make people laugh. Joshua want to be cute and make music and take a picture. You don't necessarily sign up to be criticized. Every move be criticized. This is not funny. This is red flag. He should have did this. He should, like, who your friends are. People be like, you want me to be mad at a man about telling a story of how he messed up early in his life in the present tense while he's telling it to me, acknowledging that he messed up. And then what?
I don't really care about what none of these people got to say. That is really the end of the whole sentence. And they can be mad.
Be mad.
They can be mad. You know what? You tell Keith Lee when you meet him, when you interview him, you tell him. If people couldn't tell what that was, we literally just gave him the space to tell his whole story.
Literally,
I think we got to ask him 2 questions in that 2.5 hour interview. Keith was ready to vomit diarrhea his entire existence. We were just there to give him the space and the opportunity. And if you thought, I got 4 kids to raise, I'm not raising no grown-ass man.
That man, 25, 26 years old.
I'm not raising him.
And guess what? Angel said this, and this is how I think as well. Angel's like, Kevin, he was my friend, and as long as he continues to show the world, as long as he, I think you phrase it, as long as he continues to present to me the way I think he is, we'll continue to be friends, right? People, if you do a joke or something that offends a lot of people, right? And I know who you are, and you my friend in real life, like this is what happened. I don't want to get into too many details, but many years ago, people were dragging me on the internet because of something I did, right? But I was protecting my friend in actual life. Like my actual friend was like, hey, Kev, can you not make a video about this early on? And I was respecting their wishes. And I eventually made a video about that and said that. And it was like, he gonna protect his friend over us?
Yes. Absolutely.
I want you to read that back. Am I gonna respect the wishes of a person who I actually know in real life, who's been to my home, over what a stranger thinks? Yes.
100%.
And guess what? You know how the internet moves on. The Keith Lee was a big thing. You didn't even hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
And things move on. It's Carlee Russell is the big thing for today. One time I was getting dragged through the depths of hell on Twitter. And by the grace of God, Jada Pinkett Smith said entanglement, all my problems were whisked away. I said, I'm buying 10 of her books just for that. She don't even know.
You saved me.
As long as there is another day and a bigger story. And Keon Poley said this too. He said, someone was arguing with him on some thread about Draymond Green. It said why he punched the dude, Jordan Poole. And Jordan Poole's dad was like, you want to punch me? And Keon was like, we all be just sitting on our toilets tweeting stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
To people. And a lot of times you flush the toilet and you move on with your life. Because I used to go back and forth with comments about people. And that nigga might just be doodling and be like, got Kev.
Yeah.
Wipe his butt and move on with their life. And I'm over here really in my feelings about a person that I likely will never meet again. I'm not going to waste my energy. I got enough stuff to deal with. I can't be making the whole world happy. You can be mad. You can make your videos. You can call me out. You can say whatever you want. And guess what? I'll go. I'll be making a video tomorrow. Again,
listen. As I become a world-renowned rapper, people are really, I'm sure there are going to be people who are going to be like, no. The stuff that first of all, y'all know the rappers I like. Waka Flocka is one of my favorites. He talks about sex and drugs.
Sex and drugs.
Angel's going to talk about sex. Angel's going to get vulgar.
They're going to be one of you. See, that's what's wrong with female rappers today. All they talk about is sex. They don't have sex to talk about. They ain't got nothing.
They ain't even get there. They're going to be like, can you call yourself a Christian? Somebody was in the comments.
I can't wait till you get that.
Oh, I already did.
You already got it?
And I resolved already that the only people whose opinion I truly care about when it regards to my actions, and I say care, and I'll explain what that means, are the people who actually know me as a 3-dimensional person and not as a commodity that they consume on a regular basis. I don't care about your opinion about how I live my life or the choices I make.
Say it one more time so I can hear it clear.
Okay.
Say it again.
The only people whose opinion I care about, and I'm still going to define that, are people who actually know me, that are my friends, that know me as a 3-dimensional person, and not people who consume me as a commodity on a daily basis.
As a commodity. Let me remind you, this was when that girl got on me. Remember this? Cat on stage, you a clown. Remember this one?
Oh, yes. And she was dressed up like that.
My head.
That was probably the baby or girl song.
Listen, you know what's funny about that? That
she's
woman.
Still in the van?
Still in the van. She denounced Christianity later on.
Oh, that's
the whole religion. Probably was me.
Crazy.
Let's go. Let's remind people.
Kev on stage. The Lord rebukes you.
Mm.
You are a joke, a clown, a Christian clown. You can't be both. Pick which one you want to be. Do you want to be a clown or do you want to be a Christian? You can't be a Christian clown. So just go ahead and paint your face white.
Clowns all over the world are up in arms.
And go out
Yes.
there and be a clown. Because you can't
Come on.
straddle the fence. There's no such thing as a Christian comic. We don't have time for jesting and
I remember
foolish
this.
babbling and foolish talking, foolish videos, making the gospel into a comedy show. All you do is spoof everything, sketch everything, making everything a parody. Ha ha he he. You're gonna laugh all the way to the pits of hell if you don't repent.
Pits.
Your followers, they're gonna follow you right there too,
Yeah.
laughing all the way to hell. So repent, all of those who are playing in the church, playing games with God, all those who are laughing and drinking and eating and being merry in this crucial
Eating and
hour,
drinking and
in this
being
I just
hour
drank
of
something.
Total darkness.
Total
It's
darkness.
time to stand up or get stomped. Oh, it's modern day.
Stand
We
up
can
or
turn
get
up now.
stomped.
We get crunk, we twerk, we do the nay-nay. We get live for the Lord.
That's you, pat.
Hey! You think God is up there? Hey! No. You're gonna
You don't know that God
strike
didn't do
you
that.
down.
See,
You
that's
don't know
like,
that.
Foolishness. Don't bring that leaven in the church. So Kev on stage, get down from that stage,
oh,
repent,
get
humble
down.
yourself, and cry out to God in Jesus' name.
Ah!
Campbell, you too, and everybody else.
Erica
who was
Campbell,
with
she
you.
said, get your tight ass dress wearing self.
I put on a whole.
I remember your video.
This was my greatest work. I was at
It was
work.
the most petty thing I've ever seen that you'd ever done. And I was so proud. I was so proud that I followed you.
Were you?
Yeah. Oh, I remember that video. And I was like, why are we crazy? I wonder if now that she's denounced Christianity, if she thinks you're funny.
Probably not.
She's probably like, nah.
think Straight Tyler Perry is still ain't funny. That doggone Straight Tyler Perry, but so many people laughed at that.
People are crazy. But okay, dividing care.
Care.
What I mean by the only people I'll care about their opinions or what they have to say, I will allow my thoughts to actually sit on and dissect what someone who knows me and cares about me and really knows me as a person says about what I'm doing. Doesn't mean that my actions will change because of it, but I will allow their words to actually mean something and see if there's a way that I should be applying what they're saying to me or not. And I think people who follow folks that have a lot of followers, they hope that their disdain for something that you've done will change your actions, especially, but a lot of times it's more so opinion. A lot of times I feel more gray areas versus black and white areas. Like murder, that feels to me like a black and white thing.
Right.
Whether or not I decide to drink feels like a gray area.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that you could legitimately feel like it is wrong to do.
Yes.
And so I hope you don't do it in your life.
And listen, I believe it was Paul whose whole thing about the road is do your best to do your walk and not be a stumbling to my walk. Like that's enough. Like Paul, it's hard enough for me to go with what I think is right and not mess up. I don't got time to tell Angel what she thinks is right, what I think is right for her, what Josh thinks is right for him. What actually helped me a lot with this is having children.
Yes.
I had 2 children. And I was like, I can't raise these boys the same way in any shape or form. And God has billions of these children. I wasn't even consistent. I remember when I felt so convicted by listening to rap music with cussing, and not convicted at all by watching shows with cussing. I mean, I was like, I can't. Clean album, Game of Thrones, murder, sex, death, cuss, 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 power. I mean, it's just like, even in my own life, I wasn't consistent. So what Angel got to do, what Josh got to do, what the stage crew got to do, you're going to be all right. That's your walk. You go ahead with your walk.
I had to write, potentially there might be a remix that we might be doing on this song. And based off of the person that might be on the remix, I was like, oh no, I need to up the ante. Oh, the verse got real It got real nasty.
Your
Mm.
verse
Oh yeah.
or the person's verse?
Mine, the other person's was fire. And I was like, oh,
Sometimes
oh,
you hear a verse, Kev, you're like, oh, I gotta make sure I come with it proper.
I
Yes.
seen that on
so I
RDC World.
so I cranked it up and I said it for Marcus. He was like, hell yeah, get nastier. And I was like,
Going to Marcus for what'd you go to him for? A pullback?
no, I
Or
was
just
just
a
like,
gauge?
I was like, what you feel? I was like, I know people are gonna be, I was like, I know there are certain people that expect a certain thing from me that might be a little upset about it. And I said, I honestly don't care.
You're nastier than put it in my puss?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Put it in your bum?
No, that's you know, on the song I have a rap verse.
Yeah.
In the rap verse, I changed that.
Nastier?
Oh,
Would
yeah.
would Trina approve?
I would hope so. I think she would also say, go a little harder.
Trina? The baddest?
The baddest who I love. But yeah, I was just like, and I said, the fact of the matter is, this is the type of rap music I like, though.
You're just a nasty woman who doesn't love God.
Listen, that's what they think. I'm like, but I'm only doing this nasty stuff with one person.
Doesn't matter. You don't love God.
I guess not.
You need to wear stockings when you have sex and cut off just a hole enough for the penis and then put it back in when you're done.
Yeah.
And keep them stockings on while you have sex.
Oh yeah, but I was like, Marcus was like, nah, go. If you could have heard what he said, talk about, and I was like, oh.
When can we hear the verse? Me, not and Josh, not the regular people.
Right, I'll tell y'all. I can tell y'all the lyrics after this.
All right, this is over now. All right, we're gonna do the bonus episode.
The regular episode.
I'm sorry, regular episode. So Melissa and I will be on vacation next week. So we're gonna shoot the main right now.
I think it's Dottie Peoples.
All right.
All
Let
right.
me just go to the bathroom.
We getting a new link?
I hate doing a new link because people
Why?
already
We
watching.
can just mute it.
Okay, well then I'm sharing this link with my Patreon.
Sometimes it's just they get a blessing.
Well, you know what? They'll appreciate it. Okay.
I just don't want to start. Just let me go to the bathroom, guys.
Like 9.
Unmuted.
She's gonna stay here. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think I got the key. So, ugh. Okay. I was ready.
Figure out what we're gonna eat that with.
Works. I'm just gonna put it on in
Okay.
a bowl.
All right. Good, Joshie.
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to His Thing. I'm Kevin on stage.
That
She's.
chick Angel.
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button. Smash that notification button. Banger bangers. All 2023. Welcome to the podcast episode, you all. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
If you haven't joined the Patreon and became a faithful member, remember that? Faithful member.
Yes,
Faithful member.
faithful.
We need to bring that back. Faithful member of the Patreon. Please join us. We had a full-on Carlee Russell bonus episode. You probably saw a snippet of it, maybe even all of it, but we talked about other stuff as we often do. You help support the pod, you help support other creators. You bought this pink sauce. Angel, any church announcements?
Marcus and I on tour. We'll be in Indianapolis on Friday.
Friday, what day though?
I'm about to say
Okay.
Friday, July the 21st.
There we go. That's
At the
in the past
bes-
now. This episode's coming out Wednesday the 26th.
Shut up.
That's what I was
We will be in Washington, D.C. We're sold out, so can't come see us there. But we'll be in Philadelphia, and they just put us in a bigger room because we had already basically sold out. And they were like, "Oh, we can get more money out of y'all." So get tickets to see us in Washington, D.C.
There you go. We're shooting this way early, and that's why if something crazy has happened on the internet this week, we'll talk about it on the bonus episode because I'm in Mexico right now as you listen to this. And Angel
Mexico.
He's in
Angel's-
Mexico being the video vixen that he is.
Angel's got a one margarita music video shoot with Beyonce and
Yes,
Madonna.
I do.
Madonna, Beyonce, and Flyana Boss because you want to cover all genres. All right. Now, many weeks ago, we talked about the pink sauce episode. I mean, the pink sauce girl. Let me see. Remember how far along ago that was, Angel?
Oh my gosh. It was July of 2022. It was
July 2022.
Yeah, because I was in Chicago.
There you go. And it's July 2023. And Angel believed in that young black woman. Angel went down to Walmart, was it?
Yeah, it was at Walmart.
Walmart and got the pink sauce. And we will taste it right now because this is an evergreen episode. And we actually were going to do this on the bonus, but we said, you know what? Let's give it to everybody.
Let's give it to all
faithful
the
members and first time attendees and people who've been to the church, they just ain't joined.
Yeah.
Or they come sometimes, they just ain't tithing. We'll put it like that. You just ain't tithing.
This ain't tithing.
Pink sauce, have you tasted it?
No, I waited for you guys. I was trying to be like a real friend and have an experience together. Here you go, Josh. Sorry I gave you so much.
Oh boy.
Here you go, Josh.
You have to eat it all.
Thank you, Angel. No, I don't.
And it says Best Buy August 12th, 2024. Which lets me know that they put a lot of preservatives in here, unlike her original.
Show the camera. Put it on our single, Josh.
Smells like ranch.
Smells just like ranch.
It's what?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Angel.
It smells just like ranch.
So I'm gonna read the back. Y'all see it? Here's the TikTok sauce. It says, and she has that on there. This is far from ordinary. From TikTok to table, shock your taste buds with flavor and thrill. Taste Chef was it Pies Peas? Her famous sweet and tangy sauce made vibrant with dragon fruit and spices. Are you ready to try the pink sauce that became an overnight internet sensation? We are today.
Is it pink?
I was supposed to shake it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looks like fry sauce. It kind of looks like Raisin Cane sauce a little bit. It smells like pure ranch.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I know what one of the flavors. Okay, we're tasting it.
Y'all ready? Josh, what are you doing?
I'm scared. You're looking at me.
Great.
Okay, here we go.
bland.
That's ranch
There's ranch.
with a little twang to it.
There's like I don't know if it's cayenne.
Josh!
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing it.
There's cayenne in it.
It tastes like
I definitely get the cayenne. You can actually see it.
Mm-hmm.
Peppery.
There's like a honey
It's like
in it. And I think there's dill.
I get a
it
hint
tastes
of dill.
like
Yeah, there's dill. I can see it now.
I'm getting notes of
it tastes like a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos fell into a vat of ranch.
it tastes like there's corn syrup in there too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all don't like me saying cayenne. How
It tastes. It's got
Did I say
cayenne.
cayenne?
Cayenne.
It's
Well, I didn't-
ranch with
Cayenne.
cayenne.
Oh, cayenne.
Mhm.
Was
It
supposed to
tastes
be
like Cool
cayenne?
Ranch Doritos
My
plus
bad, y'all.
cayenne pepper, plus
Cayenne.
If
ranch.
there was a spicy
I
Cool
said
Ranch, that's what
cayenne.
this would
what I
taste
thought it
like.
was.
spicy Cool Ranch.
But there's a sweet.
That kick holds to it. Yeah, and let me see what kind of sweetener it is.
My mouth is watering. Can you throw me another water?
No, okay,
No,
we gotta sit in this
I
until
don't think
we're
it's
done
that
with the
bad.
segment.
I think it's not great by itself. But
Oh,
I
I
think if
wonder
this
if
was
this-
on a burger.
The sweetener could just be the dragon fruit, though, low key.
Oh, there
Coconut
we go.
cream. Oh no, sugar, just sugar.
Oh.
At least it's better than I thought it was gonna be like corn syrup.
I think if this was on a burger, you would not be making this face. I think because it's by itself. Because I personally don't like mayonnaise by itself at all, or mayo by itself. Put it on
Canola
burger.
oil,
I like it.
coconut cream. Okay. Distilled white vinegar. That's that twang.
This would be okay. This would be good on a burger if you were doing like a spicy
Ranch flavor.
burger.
Literally.
Chipotle. Can you talk to your water, Josh?
Yeah, Kevin, we're almost done. Hold on, man.
Oh, you don't need it.
We're
I
bonding.
I do need it.
We're bonding.
I need to electrify
You
this.
want more?
Drink some drink.
I don't know. I don't know.
bad.
Yeah,
It's not good. It's not good.
you don't like it.
I'm not gonna bash the product. It's
Yeah,
I'm not bashing it.
He don't support black.
if you
women.
had this with
he
some,
didn't want me
with-
to buy it.
you can
He
knock
didn't
back
wanna try
like
it.
9 or 12
Joshua,
carats
please,
with
the
this.
water, please.
Kev, we're not done
Liquid.
talking about it. You
I
need the
need-
fresh notes.
Kevin, no, you don't.
I do, please.
Kevin, stop. Why are you
I'm
doing
swallowing a lot.
this? You didn't already drag this black woman once.
I didn't
before.
drag her.
Don't do it again.
Listen, it's so good. I like it. Watch me drink so much.
Mm.
Hmm.
Now put it in your puss. I didn't think it was that bad. But I also like spicy food. It's not like, oh, give me more of this. But if a restaurant,
if this was on a burger, I wouldn't ask for more on the side. I
Right.
would be content with the little brush they put on the bun.
exactly, I wouldn't be like, get this mess off of it. But I also wouldn't be like, give me extra to dip into it.
Kev, I'll get you water. I got you.
It's the deal that I don't like inside of it, but the rest of it is cool.
You want pamplemousse?
Papalucci.
And it's not that I dislike dill. It's just I'm only used to dealing with dill when it comes to seafood.
Dealing with deal.
Dealing with dill. Well, congratulations to her. Y'all said she couldn't do it, but she did it. Period.
Oh,
Yeah, I
didn't see
think
what-
it
I didn't
is
see what the
pink.
spice was though. Was there cayenne in there?
Let me see.
I can read
Y'all
it.
see how I had to do it?
I was gonna say, Angel, I can read it. If you
Y'all
want me
see,
to.
y'all see how I did that? I said, no, I can see it just fine. It's
Black pepper?
spices.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I don't see it.
be
White
like-
wine vinegar. I taste that. It's the spices. Or don't tell me what it is. Colored with titanium dioxide.
I saw they had some maltodextrin. That's that
Maltodextrin
preservative.
be in everything.
That's that preservative.
Mm-hmm. Preserved with sodium benzoate,
Oh,
potassium sorbate, citric acid, and calcium.
Try it for yourself.
with
Listen,
sodium.
this is a 6 out of 10. It tastes like spicy Dorito mix. These are just my taste buds. To me, it's not something I enjoy, but I'm very proud of this woman. I'm very happy for her. God bless you. Have an amazing day.
Kev, that on a chicken sando.
Taste
6
it
out
however
of
you
10
want.
is pretty good, Kevin.
Taste-
Yeah, 6 is passing.
Yeah.
These get degrees.
Put it on a burger, wings, celery. Taste it for yourself.
Prophet said throw some
This
D's
is just
on that.
me. These are my taste buds. personally, to me, for you, may like it. God bless you. Have an amazing day.
6 out of 10 ain't bad. There's a lot of things I eat that are 6 out of 10.
Absolutely.
But when I be hungry, I'll be like, give me that 6 out of 10.
When I make a lot of food at home that's like healthy, it'd be 6 out of 10.
I eat.
Throw a
food that
little
has
bit of that, it might be 7 out of 10.
Yes. Yes. All right. What is that bar?
It's you want it?
Oh no, I don't like this.
I love it.
All right. So, friend of the pod, Jenkins and Jones have this beast bracket, and it's just so silly and so funny.
Friend of the
And
pod.
basically, it's what animals would fare best in a fight. Okay.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm gonna read, and we're gonna do this just like we did our 90s bracket because we got no trending topics. This is our 3rd episode we shot this week. Nothing else has happened. Okay.
Yes, it has.
There's-
And we haven't talked about it. I released my one margarita video. Have y'all watched it? We talked about that it was going to air, but nobody has seen it.
Oh snap! That did happen in the current timeline.
Yeah,
I thought we talked about it because it was coming out, and I watched it.
but we didn't. Y'all hadn't seen it because you were about to play. You were like, "It's out," and I was like, "No,
Yeah.
it comes out tomorrow." So-
Well, let's talk about it before we do the beast bracket. First off, let me say my line was cut and placed in the end, so I was kind of upset.
I'm sorry.
I was just like, I mean, you need to leave. An off-camera line made it, and then I made the credits. So I'm glad we're striking because I will be talking to my secretary about it.
No, music
No.
productions are fine though.
I know. Let me tell you what.
You're gonna be doing
On first watch, let me tell you how crazy this to sit here and watch Angel make that song up off the top of her head. Right here. Lyrics were just floating around in your head.
in my damn head.
Right?
Yeah,
Put it in just grabbing.
grabbing at words.
And because I watched your video so many times, this is a true story.
Mhm.
YouTube started serving me all the like clips. You know what you missed out on? You should have put the lyric video up early. Somebody beat you to it. Got a dog 1 million views. Somebody's YouTube channel put the lyrics
we're
up.
about to put it up because
But
the
don't
lyrics,
worry.
the lyrics are wrong.
Yeah, don't worry. They ain't gonna stop your bad. But I was just like,
about to rip that content ID and all.
yeah,
3
take it
cents
off
they
and get
made.
that money.
Oh no, we already got that money.
Okay, cool.
No,
Oh, then don't matter. Let them keep playing it.
Run it up.
To watch that clip where you did it the first time without no music, and then the next video served me was you doing it when the people had added the music, and then to go back and watch the video and be like, this has been what is the timeline on this?
this let's see here. May is when that happened because I put the clip up the day that our episode aired.
Same day.
I put it up the same day because I knew I was trying to take a page out of Kevin Frederick's book. Hurry up
We were
and do
just
it.
talking about that too.
His book, hurry up and do that shit. That's his book.
Great title.
I
A
know.
voice narration.
Great title.
Like
And
I'm
I'm glad I
saying.
came up with
Writing it
because
down.
I know you'll never use it.
Right, I know.
I'll
Trademark.
take it.
Trademark.
I'm like, yeah, you'll never use it. And so I said, once I realized, I went back to watch it and I saw the comments on the episode. And I was like, yeah, this is fire. So I hurried up and put it up. And I knew somebody would put a beat behind it because that's what people do.
Did you?
Absolutely.
There's a whole side of TikTok that just does that.
I thought, what's the person who does it all the time on Instagram that was just known for
Sway the remix guy.
Yeah, I knew somebody was going to do something to it.
Dang.
So when those two, Carl and Steve, did it, I was like, great. But I also thought that was the end of it. It was them who was like, hey, what about making this into another song, into a real song?
Yep.
And so I was like, oh, God, I don't want to be taken advantage of. I don't know these people. I don't know the music industry like that.
Oh, you were unsure.
Very unsure.
So what made you do it anyway?
So I sat there, your book. Hurry up,
Same
hurry up
book?
and do that shit. Well, no, and I sat and thought about it, and I said, okay, Angel, write the verse now before you even talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I waited a day, and then I hit them up, and I said, let's talk over Zoom. Their energy was good. We figured out what the split would be if we did the song,
Mm.
and they sent me the music. I recorded the rest of the song in my house, in my bedroom. And then from there, it really blew up. The 2520s really took the song over.
They'll do it.
They were the ones, most Black people didn't know that there was a full song.
Yeah.
They're the ones streaming the full song. We're at over 7 million streams.
7 million streams.
Amen.
The song did not get released until May 31st. We're not at the end of July. We're not out of July yet. It hasn't been a full 2 months.
Can you pause? And who wouldn't serve a God like this?
Come on,
There
somebody.
And I mean legit artists in the sense of music was their desire and something they choose to try and achieve, right? Every day they're trying to make it. And I don't mean that to lower what you are, but music wasn't like, I'm going to wake up and make music.
Right.
Who ain't came close to 7 million streams on any song they've ever released?
Yes.
You have 7 million streams on what we call this a throwaway line. This was just a throwaway joke. Like, became a song that's been streamed 7 million times, and that's just on Spotify, right? Or is that
just on Spotify?
Just on Spotify,
itself.
only 7 million?
Only 7 million. It's on 6 different Spotify editorial playlists. People usually
And that's a hard thing. Joshie was telling us before. That's not either you know somebody, it's huge, or you're paying somebody.
Or it's algorithm based, which
Or
is completely out of anybody's control.
ChatGPT put it in.
There you go.
We don't like them though.
Not only that,
they're bad.
So many things that happen. A television show, can't say which one, is doing a sync license to put it in another season.
Also, that is another stream of income that musicians like strive to get. Very good money from what I hear.
And we are there. And not only that, I'm now signed to a record label. That is not something I saw happening.
This is in like less than 60 days.
Less than 60 days. I've been signed to a record label. I have been interviewed by big
Rolling Stone, wasn't it? You and Rolling Stone?
Did Rolling Stones, did New York Times, just did another one today. So the music video was something that we have been wanting to do. I wanted to still feel like me. And a lot of people still hadn't attached my voice to the song. And I was just so happy that I was able to have so many of my friends be a part of it. Because I still feel like the song is very on brand for myself. And I said to myself when I started down this path, I was going to go through any door the Lord opened for me.
Yeah, come on.
Because I was having an identity crisis about it.
Identity crisis?
I was.
Why?
Because I was like, wait, I'm not a rap. Like these girls are rappers. I'm not.
What would a white man do?
Nigga, that's why I'm through these doors.
A white man would be like, "What? I've been meaning to do this my whole life. This is all I ever wanted to do."
I was like, what is that supposed? I was like, who am I? Like, these girls be rapping, and I'm a mommy. I'm 43. These girls are the girls that we talk about now. They're 20 something. Cardi B is on the older end of these women now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh God, people are gonna be like, what is this mama doing up here?
Interesting.
I had a whole identity crisis. Got really nervous still about being taken advantage of. I luckily, even think about it, like one time it had me in tears because I was really like, this is too much. Like we were having meetings with record labels all the time while I was killing them meetings because the bitch shows up, right? Afterwards, I was like, what is going on? I don't understand. What, Lord? But I had faith that God was, I have the right people. I had people that were not about to let nobody take advantage of me.
You'll be taking advantage of people if somebody's getting taken advantage of.
Come on. And then I also had my husband championing this. And he was like, babe, just, who cares? You 43.
Yeah.
Get out there and talk about put it in your puss. Come on, get it, go. And I had faith that, as I saw the song, I saw the worth in the song. And I knew that it would find the right home. I said, I'm not about to fall for the smoke and mirrors. Telling me all these good things about myself. I know I'm the shit. I know I did something that was very difficult to pull off very easy.
You're an industry plant, though.
Call it what you want.
That's what they gonna say. Listen, the only mistake I think you made in all of this, and you're my friend, so I got to be honest, you didn't go with Pebbles. You would have had a RAV4 sitting outside.
We tried,
right
but she passed on the song. She said, this ain't going nowhere.
Pebbles would have had, and I'm talking about not a new RAV4, a 94.
I even was getting feeling some type of way because people kept trying to pin me against the preacher lady.
I think you handled that amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I love how you didn't let that become
the narrative, the story.
Yeah, because it really wasn't that. And
Right.
and you could have easily got dragged into that and stuff. And people kind of can do that.
People still do. They're like, so are you gonna give her credit? Are you gonna give her money? I have given this woman credit for inspiring what I did. Shut up about everything else that you don't know nothing about. Shut it up.
I'm agreeing with you silently, because when I go too hard on white women, you and Josh always be like, all right, you went
No.
too far. But like,
And me and her have a very cordial rapport. So it's not like this. I don't like when people try to cause a rift. That probably bothered me more than anything. I was like, ooh, stop.
yeah,
And I was like, why are you, what dog do you have in a fight
Right.
that's not happening?
right.
So anyways, music video was just a culmination of a lot of stuff. I can't tell y'all anything else that's happening, but know that One Margarita is not done.
You shouldn't end this until you are selling a margarita mix and your own tequila that's in the shape of a braid.
Like I said, One
It should
Margarita
have-
is not
It
done.
should be braids and then a twist out. Outside of like the packing issues,
Mhm.
Black women will be like, they give me that nigga margarita mix.
Come on.
If you had niggarita mix.
It's the best.
I actually made a video. I ain't posted it yet, but there was a margarita that had chicken and waffles on the side. And my first line was like, this ain't the one Margarita Angel was talking about. However, if them people had broke their relationship with Diddy, Diablio or something, Dialio, whoever was the distributor behind Ciroc and De Leon, sneak in, say, listen, I don't know nothing about no Diddy, but y'all get this one margarita mix with the tequila, hit up Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
I already got my tequila company that I
get
like.
your tequila company, get your mix,
Yeah.
put it in there,
They
sell
make
some
mixers.
condoms
They
with
make
it,
mixers, and it's really good.
sell some lube, so when you go to 5 margaritas and you're taking it up his butt,
But
it come with the
Put it in his
lube,
butt.
condom, margarita mix. Bring your own tequila, buy Angel's tequila. It's the whole margarita family. You can take care of the whole night. Get the
Or-
sex stuff in there, dildos.
Boom.
He's getting pegged, lube, condom.
Peg.
boom.
Yeah, that's how the 5th margarita is. He's
I'm
getting
gonna put
pegged.
it in your bum.
You didn't know that he was getting pegged?
I mean, I never put the name to the thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
put it
Lord
in your.
Jesus.
After 5 margaritas,
I'ma put it-
she finds her strength. She's doing the sexing now.
Listen, that's why I said
Strap
that's
town. I'm going strap town.
Oh my God. When I saw we talked about it. But yeah, that's what it's about. It's about the sexual freedom.
I also
So it
love
was-
how you ended the video when you was like, actually, I'm going to sleep. And you had a bonnet on. That was a shout out to Black women.
It-
Because that's really what's going to happen. Your wife is going to sleep. She's talking all that trash
Unfortunately.
on the way home from brunch. And then she's like, you should have been there. You know, I'm
Gotta
tired. I
get it in the
had it.
car. You gotta get it in. So, anyways, please watch the video. Shout out to my beautiful, amazing friends, Kevin Fredericks and Joshy Gons. They were in the video.
The whole squad was there.
A lot of the
La
squad. Yeah, but
Familia.
Mel
Yeah.
and Greg and
they
Liz.
were. Liz was in there, even though I don't see her in the. I know she's in the footage, but you gotta like know exactly where she
Yeah,
is.
because
in the
we was
footage.
all dancing.
Yeah, we was dancing at the party.
Josh got his little 2-step on. Y'all see a little step, little step, little
I said
step.
that's why Black women love him.
That walking, that little 2-step, get your head down. Little 2-step, get your head, little bucket hat, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
shout
And
out
Angel
to
had
Scoop.
amazing tacos too on the set.
You know, I'm gonna
Oh,
feed my
the
people.
chicken was
Oh
notable.
my God.
I
I
was gonna
took a
feed my
bite. I
people.
said, this is juicy. It was good. I liked it.
So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Angel Wings. Thank you, Stage Crew, for like just even being into the insanity that is Angel. People are like, you just really made that up. I make up songs all the time. His name is Kev on stage. His
Tell drugs. He loves black love.
Wow, what a throwback.
Support black women. His name is Kev on stage. You better harmonize
And
with that.
that's the song that inspired One Margarita.
We did that all tour.
That was 2 years
After
ago.
that, Angel did the stomp. As a matter of fact, somebody made that video. You do the stomp and they put the thing.
Yeah.
Man,
This is
why
what
that
I
one
do.
didn't blow up?
Isn't it crazy? That was 2 years ago.
Because I didn't release it. And I did actually work on the track, but I was confused. Music be confused.
You wanted to go solo, is what it really was. All this time, I was like, man, album, y'all, album. And then y'all was like, nah, man, nah. And then you was like, solo. How you gonna Beyonce before we even do Destiny's Child?
I hate you. I saw Beyonce in concert, but I hate you.
Oh,
How was that? Every time I've seen her, I have left inspired because her stage show, you can tell she's like, I'm about to kill y'all, but you tell us because we ain't been. She ain't come to the West yet.
Yeah, she ain't.
You was in Kentucky when you seen her, right?
I saw her in Louisville, Kentucky. Shout out to all the people
Louisville
who stopped me, talked to me, took pictures with me. It was lovely to meet you. There was people who asked about y'all as well while I was there. Anyway, the way I would encapsulate this evening, it was about vocals and connecting with the audience. And I've seen Beyonce live and in concert, I want to say at least 5 times, maybe 6. And then I've bought every single last one of when she used to release the DVD of her tours. I've bought all of those. So I have studied the way this woman performs. I would say there's definitely been a surgery or an injury.
She's toned back on the dancing?
I mean, dialed it all the way. She's still dancing.
I heard she like broke her foot or something.
That's what, like, this is, Beyonce has never had people help her down the steps when she's dancing. Almost every time she went down the steps, somebody had her hand.
But they worked into the show?
Yeah, like she was still sexy, killing it, performing. But like, I was like, Beyonce will run down some steps. She was giving us Tina Turner inspired performances, all of the performances before this tour, Renaissance. But what she couldn't do in physical movement, she gave us in vocals. That woman sang down. The mic was hot. And she also, I know most people probably were thinking it was just going to be Renaissance songs. And y'all already know this. Y'all should already know what the songs are saying.
The whole show was online the first day when she was in like Switzerland or wherever.
I feel like the song selections were for her true fans. Excuse me. I was like, I see all you little young white folk not knowing this song.
That's number 7 on that album. That's a deep cut.
I know you don't care too much. She started off with that. She opened for herself.
That's crazy.
Like literally, she did a set that was way more like toned down and almost felt like a lounge. It felt so intimate. The background singers were barely moving. There was no dancers on the stage.
Dang.
And then she finished that, and the Renaissance tour show started.
I'm gonna open the act and the headliner.
That's what I'm saying.
That's big O's.
So she was great.
Massive.
I want her to get a Vegas residency.
I think she'll eventually
Usher
go there.
and Bruno Mars. I don't remember Vegas residencies being something to be proud of for a while. And I don't know if Britney Spears got one or Celine Dion, but somewhere along the way, it used to be for older artists. Like once you've done everything you could do.
Right before you go out to pasture to get shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you're Donnie and Marie Osmond, and you're like, nigga, we've been in Vegas for 38 years. I don't even know how to get anywhere else.
I don't know how to get out of here.
But now Adele is there. Usher's revitalized his career, and I don't even think I don't mean revitalized like it wasn't going down, but his Vegas residency is one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Festival shows again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak was a great time. Beyonce, tone it down. Sit up in that Vegas. Do 50 shows. I went to Vegas last week, and this orb is there now.
The Sphere.
Yeah, I saw the video of it.
I go to Vegas all the time. Never remember seeing this thing be built.
Right.
At all. So people start putting video. I was like, nigga, what? This is like a space. This thing is humongous. Guess who's opening? 25 shows. YouTube.
Wow.
It's because all those downloads that they force upon us.
Literally the first thing that I thought of.
I'll never let that go.
They are like, we gonna open this show with 25 shows. The amount of money they gonna get is
the
stupid.
Sphere's a performance center?
Yes.
Yeah, you can go.
I thought it was just a massive waste of money that they put a projector
inside, it's full of LED screens as well.
Oh,
so they're like, you're gonna do 360-degree immersive concerts
what are these shows?
with all these LED shows. I would want to see you too. But if Beyonce performed there, I'd pull up.
Sick. I'd be sick with it. Yeah, I think the Vegas residencies, I think, became something that made sense. People are traveling out to see Usher. He don't have to go nowhere. The set don't have to be rebuilt. So that's less money or expenses that he has to spend.
It's the best as a performer. It's the best of everything. And you're taking out the two biggest problem. The biggest one is travel.
Come on.
And the second biggest one is production. They set the stage up. The stage is up.
It stayed away.
And his room comes with it every night.
Josh, George Wallace had a Vegas residency for like, I don't know, 50 years. He performed one time at 10 o'clock every night. He stayed in a penthouse at the hotel he performed at. Jesus. He said, I stayed in my room all day watching TV and movies, came down, Did a show at 10 o'clock for hour 15. Went back to my room. Was off work by 11:30.
Catering covered, all the room service
You would be
want.
the size of a house.
Angel, I would be sitting in both of these seats simultaneously. I saw Sean Stockman in the Burbank airport one time.
Mhm.
I was like, hey man, love your work. Because I'd be saying that. He was like, man, the Vegas residency is the best thing. They had a residency at the time. He's like, I leave from home in LA on Thursday morning. I come back Sunday morning, perform Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night.
Now,
It's
if
a
you did
45-minute
that,
flight.
That's crazy.
That's
If you
the dream.
did that, Kevin,
Angel.
are you ready?
I would perform at 98 years old. The thing about 97 is
Yeah.
you don't even know if you peed or poop.
Yeah. I
All
could
right.
definitely
48
see.
minutes left. So I'm going to take my butt. I might move to Vegas. Give me that residency. Put me up at the Wynn.
I can see you definitely loving that.
What?
And just
And doing the same set every night? You come. Same jokes. Every night.
the ticket price was the same.
What?
The jokes is gonna be the same.
Y'all shouldn't have came back. It ain't changed until 3 years.
That's crazy. That is utterly crazy. That does so I think wow, at one point in time, like you said, it was not a thing. It was like you saying you were retiring forever when you did a Vegas show.
Yes.
I think like somebody
And you were
mentioned-
washed.
Yeah, that was like you couldn't make it on the road. So you needed
Mhm.
the tourism of Vegas to be what got people in the seats.
Yep.
But now people are willing. They'll get on a plane and be like,
Come to
I'm
Vegas."
coming to I cannot wait to see Usher, but I want to have the seats where he comes to sing to the people.
I almost took Melissa for her birthday, but I was like, I don't need that.
You should have just
No, I would have gone. If he sang to Melissa, I would have milked the moment forever. But I could not I had a show that night.
Oh, you couldn't go. I get what you're saying.
I was trying to find that ticket. I would have been like, sing to her. Get her.
I need it for the
My
press of
wife.
one margarita. He been like, there goes give me one margarita.
There goes my margarita. Oh, girl,
You better sing them
dream
notes.
with you.
You better sing them notes, friend.
You know what my favorite Usher song is? I'm gonna sing it and then we're gonna do this bracket because we're doing an evergreen video today. This is my 4th podcast. This is my favorite Usher song.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. Ooh, I got tea.
Oh, okay. So
This
two
is my
things
favorite
too.
Usher song. I'm not gonna sing it all, but I freaking
I'm
love
not
this
giving
song.
the tea in the thing.
Oh no. After.
You about to get it right now.
Oh, in the group chat.
This nigga Usher did not need to do all this. Woo! He didn't
That
do
song-
this on the thing.
That song is beautiful.
I'm hoping that this ain't too hard to believe.
Hey, Kevin.
He didn't do it he didn't sing it. Baby, I'm the only one you need. In and out of state. Sing Usher Raymond. No matter how far I go.
All right. His voice is just so crystal clear.
The bridge on this song is stupid.
His voice, oh God, his voice gives me chills.
It's amazing.
So
I think
beautiful.
you and him are the same age.
And finally now I
No, he might be 45.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's a little older than me, not much.
44.
Yeah, just a year.
You're the blessing of never and to the Lord
Tumbling down my head.
no
matter how far I go. Here I stand, baby. Since you came along, putting it right.
Yeah, come on, this thing.
This thing I never felt, and no one else.
Sing. No matter how far I go.
Nothing, baby. Never change. I'm your man. Yo.
Come on.
Yo. All right. Beast bracket. Here are the rules. There's 1,000-pound catch weight. There's weight classes in all combat sports, and this is no different. Levels the playing field some. For instance, a wolf has no chance versus a lion one-on-one. But if we have 10 100-pound wolves versus 4 250-pound lions, now we got ourselves a fight. Here's the beast bracket field and the actual bracket. Keep in mind the catch weight of 1,000 pounds, which is why we have 1 polar bear versus 8 hyenas. Okay. All right. So how we do these things with me, Angel, and Josh, we make our case, we vote. Whatever the vote is, that's what goes on. We're going to start in the Steve Irwin region. Catch weight of 1,000 pounds. 1 bison versus 10 kangaroos. What do you think wins, Angel?
I'm always gonna go over multitude for the most part. So them kangaroos is about that. Have you seen their Italians? Have you seen their claws?
They're Italians.
Have you seen them?
I've seen their Italians. What they do, kangaroos. I didn't know this about kangaroos. They like to grab you and they kick you with the claws.
I saw a good documentary called Kangaroo Jack, and it's got they got the pouches, so you don't even know what they might have on them. They might have another one in there. Could be 10, could be 20, could be a blicky.
Could be a blicky on them.
It is definitely a blicky. They got them, and they got them muscles. You see how swole they look in their shoulders?
them look like the crib kangaroos that just got out.
Yeah.
Kangaroos are actually terrifying.
But one bison, let him get a full head of steam.
He won't.
He only gonna get one, unless they all standing in the line.
Kangaroos, they don't look smart, but I think they might be smarter than that.
No, man.
So what y'all saying? 10 kangaroos?
I'm Big Roo.
On Steve Irwin's grave, nigga. Big Roo over here.
Big Roo.
All right, next up is
Rest in peace, Steve Irwin.
4. I'm sorry, that's the bracket number 4. 20 pit bulls versus 1 water buffalo.
Oh, it's a wrap.
It's a wrapperoni, I believe.
What y'all saying?
Pit bulls.
Pit bulls easy.
Water buffalo gonna be like, if there's no water, I don't have no powers.
Pits, especially a red zone pit, the ones that you can't rehabilitate.
The red zone?
They just black out.
Yeah, the one y'all didn't used to watch the dog whisper.
You said red zone?
Oh, Cesar Milan.
Yeah.
What's the red zone?
He's got a really good podcast.
He's amazing. It's just so some pit bulls, yes, they have been bred to fight or bred to be aggressive. Some of them you can rehabilitate because that's not really what their nature has to be. There are some that are just they're not able to break that from them.
Those are the ones.
These are the ones.
Yeah, you get them.
They got it.
The other thing about pit bulls, they be locking on. Now he might get a couple of them pit bulls. I don't know if he's getting 20 of them.
Pit bulls are strong,
I think
man.
it was red nose. Okay, well maybe it's red nose. I thought Caesar was saying red zone that entire time.
It's gonna be right there, but adjacent to whatever the thing
Andrew
is.
said
it is nose.
Shake it like a red nose.
This entire time, I thought he was saying red zone.
Because I thought the red zone is where they score 20-yard line to the end zone.
No, I thought red zone. You don't go in there. Because they're going to kill you. Look,
I heard of blue nose pits, but I was like, I don't know red zone pits, but I'll be quiet because I was
didn't
like,
know it had nothing to do with it.
No, the red zone pits, don't get on that 20-yard line. Ain't going to be no field goals, nigga. Touchdowns only on the red zone pits.
Red nose. I am astonished.
Shake it like a red zone.
Shake it like a red zone.
All right, so you and Josh are saying pit bulls?
Marcus said it is red zone. Thank you. My husband's watching.
Oh!
Red nose is a breed of pit bull. Red zone is the behavior.
Got it. They reached the red zone like, oh, I see his blood.
I was like, I could have sworn that's what Caesar Milan was saying.
Marcus is a pit bullologist, so he actually knows.
You know, we keep red zone, understanding a red zone dog. That is the case. A red zone dog is a dog who have acted very aggressively towards people or other dogs.
What we really need is not pit bulls. We need 100 of the pit bull, the singer, because he'll be in a fight and the water buffalo will be there. He'll be like,
to
Dale.
distract the pit bulls, we just throw a bunch of hush puppies out. That'll take care of them every time. With some pink sauce.
I want to see 100 pit bull, the rappers trying to dance. He'll trick the water buffalo. He'll be like, man, I don't know how to kill you, man. Dale. He got me again. All right. So y'all are both saying pit bulls?
Yes.
Yeah, pit.
Absolutely.
Red zone knows. All right. The next is 25 honey badgers versus 6 warthogs.
Hold on. I gotta see what a honey badger looks
5
like. Because I need
warthogs.
to see intimidation factor.
It's the 6th seed.
How many
25.
badgers? Warthogs. I'm sorry.
Warthogs ain't Pumbaa.
No, they are aggressive and scary.
They got and the little tusk is real.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ain't no Lion King. They out here finna kill you for real.
Yeah. And they
On Mufasa's grave.
and they move very crazy. Marcus said, listen, he is really into this. He said nothing beats one honey badger.
What is a honey badger? Now I know Teron Matthew.
I can just see him like, no, guys.
Yes.
If you put a
Honey badgers are hard to kill.
It's time to feed.
He's like,
Honey badgers are notoriously hard to kill. They supposed to be crazy. They be like, nah, man, I ain't finna die. They like the roaches of the badger world.
I don't know.
And they're super strong.
They small though.
Honey badgers are soft.
The honey badger is exceptionally tough, thick, and loose hide, specifically evolved to defend it against biting, clawing, and stinging. 6 millimeter
Stinging?
thick skin.
What are they stinging with?
They're not getting stung.
They're not getting stung. Their thick skin protects them from something.
Oh, it's like raw hide.
African porcupine quills can rarely penetrate a honey badger's skin. Put some respect on them honey badgers, cuz on
They fight
LSU.
lions.
And
Honey
we
badgers
said
fight
wild
lions.
hogs?
6 warthogs. I don't know, man. I might be going honey badgers.
Why is this?
I think I'm going honey badgers, y'all.
Warthog versus honey badger. I'm looking at these warthogs now.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
fast. They're like sleeper fast.
They are. I'm going honey badgers, y'all.
I'm gonna go.
What you going, Angel?
I'm going
Warthog?
warthogs.
It's up to you, Josh.
I'm going for the hog, man.
Hog?
Hog it is.
I'm out. All right. 8 hyenas versus 5 bucks.
Ooh, hyenas.
I don't like the word buck. It's very racist.
I didn't want to
Here's
say
the
it out
thing
loud.
about our bucks. Hyenas are violent.
Bucks are like deers.
Hyenas are crazy.
A hyena. The fact that I couldn't, because of it is use in slavery, I really did not know what that animal looked like.
But they got the horns though, Angel.
Yeah, hyenas. While one hyena, first of all, hyenas are crafty. They put a plan,
And they be laughing.
that's why Scar got with them, because he was like, "Y'all be having good plans."
And what they do to him.
Yeah,
And they killed him.
They
was
had
like,
a
And then it went dark on him.
period.
They didn't show you, but it was implied.
So they'll put one hyena in front of the buck. How many bucks is it?
5 bucks.
Yeah.
5 200-pound bucks.
Are they knucking?
They're not knucking. They might be
They
bucking.
ready to fight.
They're ready.
That was so good. That was so good.
How do we
Josh,
do
you
this
won
for a
one.
living, man?
This
How do
was
we
so
do
good.
it?
Are the bucks knucking?
Are they or are they
Because
not?
if they're not knucking,
If
then they're
one
definitely not
knocks,
bucking.
Will
Yeah.
the
And if they're
other
not
said-
knucking and bucking, they're not ready to fight. Okay? So
Yeah.
are they knucking?
I don't think so.
They're not bucking?
They're
They're not ready to fight.
I don't know. I don't know if they're ready to fight. Yeah, I feel like they don't. They just be sitting down eating grass.
They do, and they're finna be turned into grass by them
And
hyenas.
hyenas are always acting up.
Sorry, y'all. Hyenas are moving on. All right. The big boy region. The 1 seed is 2 500-pound tigers versus the 8 seed, which is 5 200-pound humans.
Okay, we know what's
Bro,
happening.
what?
Do we get to have guns?
Unarmed.
Oh, I was like, do we get to have guns? I still was gonna go with the tigers because we would be scared and we ain't gonna shoot right. We just gonna
Unarmed
piss
human.
it off.
All humans bring to this fight game is guns. And if you don't have that, we have
Right.
guns and sickness and poisoning water. If we're just punching,
Are
Guns that
one
we
of
can
the
build a cage.
humans Joe Exotic?
no.
Because then we got it.
I just got stipulations I gotta figure out.
I got to see Joseph out there posted up in jail with two black dudes on the side.
No,
He was posted up.
Lord Jesus.
I feel as though unless we can build a cage really fast.
You might not even need two tigers.
One.
One sleepy tiger. We're a wrap. By the way, I was watching Chimp Empire on Netflix over 4th of July. I didn't know chimps killed and ate monkeys.
Monkeys are soft, man. They're tiny.
They was out here getting waxed. I said they eat them. They smack the monkeys around, rip their little bodies open.
Stop talking about it.
What did I not know about chimps? Are there not enough bananas in the world? They out here, no, nigga. I'm finna kill you. Michael Jackson's little monkey bubbles. Food, nigga.
Food, nigga. I tried to rip a monkey for one of Marcus's birthdays. First, I tried to get a cat, like some sort of exotic cat. And then I was like, monkeys. And I found somebody that was going to let me rent a monkey on Craigslist. And then when I saw the price, I said, oh, these monkeys got to be dead. They going to let me rent a dead monkey.
Hey, chimps are, they be jumping each other. They be killing other
blood in, blood out.
It was the Western chimps versus the Central chimps.
Oh, I
this
don't
nigga
know.
Jackson was the leader.
I don't know chimp politics.
Bro, chimp is serious business. They be like, bro, don't be over here by yourself. It could be whatever. And the nigga came by himself. It was like, oh. And the monkey was like, see, nigga, he ate my cousin. Be over there.
I ain't coming there.
All right, so 2 Tigers wins. Next up is 50 Tasmanian Devils versus 25 Bobcats.
Bobcat. I mean, Tasmanian. Well, how many Tasmanians?
50.
Oh,
let me see how these look like in real life.
I don't know much about them, but like I never really seen a real one. Oh, damn, they look crazy. All the pictures are its mouth is open.
They're in danger. They got a point. They got a point to prove. They're not doing this.
They so little though. Bobcats are big.
Yeah, I seen a bobcat when I was hiking. That's why I don't work out no more.
We saw a bobcat in our backyard.
Tasmanian devils are shy and timid and not dangerous to people. They're out.
We had a bobcat in our backyard, and that nigga looked like it was on steroids. And it had the nerve to stop and look at my husband.
I don't like big cats. They be known to kill.
I still remember that one. That was moving like that.
I'll kill you down here by my baby.
He was walking on his back feet.
What move is that? He played 4-4-4 AAA.
He was doing that. What's that? What is that? He was doing Gangnam Style. I was like, no, nigga, you're doing line dances and you're scaring me.
Somebody said do the wildcat noise.
Wow.
They give us money for this.
Yes.
They give us money.
I'm here for it.
All right. So what do y'all say? Bobcats?
Bobcats.
Hell
Bobcat. Yeah. Okay. Now this is my sleeper pick. 20 African wild dogs versus 8 cassowaries. Now you might not know what a cassowary is because I didn't know. I didn't even know what I was reading.
I didn't know how to spell it.
But head over to cassowary.
I didn't know what a cassowary was. I was like, nigga, what is this? A cassowary is like the most dangerous bird on the planet.
Literally.
They're descendants of velociraptors.
Oh, they're huge.
They're like crazy aggressive. That bird is insane.
Cassowary.
Cassowary.
They're descendants of velociraptors.
Yeah, you can see it in their face.
I'd never seen this bird before this work. I'd never heard of it.
I wouldn't want to.
But wild dogs from Africa, I feel like African animals, they be out in the tundra and the plains. They gotta be more violent. And 20, I don't know if cassowaries are flightless, but I'm taking wild dogs. Dogs be crazy.
I'm just not gonna bet against Africa, period. So that's the reason why I'm gonna go with the wild dogs. Plus, the African wild dogs have the African angels that are
that follow. What's the name?
Yeah, the
the
African angels will be there with the African dogs.
Yeah. These African dogs, their ears,
they're huge.
They're like satellites. They could probably pick you up from a quarter mile.
And you know, you seriously say quarter mile. The African wild dogs are 2 clicks out. And wild dogs are bigger than regular dogs.
These are ugly.
50 pounds? They have
Yeah.
a bite force of
Are
317 psi.
Disgusting
All
looking.
right. The end of this
God
bracket.
made a mistake on them.
One polar bear versus 100 house cats. Now, before y'all vote polar bear,
Hold
let
on.
me tell you what animal on this list ain't scared of nobody and done smacked every animal on here. House cats. Them house cats have slapped tigers, seals, snakes, dogs, other cats. House cats are not afraid of anything or anybody, and 100 is a lot.
They are afraid of aluminum foil.
They're afraid of water.
They do
They're
are afraid of that.
surrounded.
Outside of foil, other animals, cats.
Hold on. They're afraid of water, which is surrounded.
They're
Polar
afraid of things, yes. Other animals, they will.
That's,
Skibbity
that is-
cat.
they
Don't-
are
you can-
scared.
you
That
make
is
their
their
ears
only
bleed.
fighting mechanism. And if you can't tussle with them, if you can just bite them and pick them up, they ain't got no other strategy.
But it's a lot of house cats.
How many?
100.
That polar bear about to take all of them out.
Just be like,
As thick
Playing
as their
whack-a-mole?
skin is, yeah. First of all, he can knock a couple away and knock them out. And it'd be different if you said wild outdoor
Yeah.
cats. A house cat, they are bougie.
house cats got heart though.
They
You got
are-
heart, little cuss.
I used to have two cats, Kizzy and Mittens. And Mittens used to bring us dead birds and mice from outside all the time as gifts.
It didn't bring you no cassowary. I know that.
No, hell no. It didn't bring us no cassowary or no African wild dog. God made a mistake.
I want to
Something
see a
happened.
cassowary.
This must have been right before he rested. He was just like,
Wow, dog.
he was like, here, because these are the ugliest things I've ever seen. They're uglier than hyenas.
All right, other side of the bracket. This is the DMX region. 2 500-pound grizzly bears or the 8th seed 200 rats.
Rats are vicious.
Do they have rabies?
No rabies.
Oh, I'm going bears.
Yeah,
Because even if they had rabies, it'd be a little bit more lethal with like once the rabies sat in.
especially if that bear was on cocaine, like it was in Cocaine
Saturday.
Bear.
I'd slip some.
Listen, man. Now, don't underestimate rats.
They're
Those are
huge.
disgusting.
They're
small
huge.
dogs in New York.
They be ready to go for whatever, and it's a lot. If they all are attacking you at once, they're all over you. Bear's good with this, but can a bear do this?
You right.
Bear can do this.
That's what I'm saying. But they on his back.
He would use a tree.
He
to
just
smash
roll on them and they be dead.
Can a bear even reach this part of his back?
No,
Have you ever
he
seen a
can't.
bear go like this
They can't.
Like what, Gabe?
and go
I
like
know I was supposed to
this?
say, are you a bear? Because you barely did it. There you go.
I was kind of scared for a minute.
I was about to say, you need to stop doing it with that bad shoulder, son.
Which borough are the rats from?
New York,
Which one? Brooklyn
the
or Bronx?
Brooklyn, the Bronx, half from Bronx, half from Brooklyn, and they each got a point
Those
to
Bronx
prove.
rats, they might be.
Marcus said rats can bite through 22 gauge metal.
They
Marcus
can.
is in.
Marcus,
He's fully
enough.
invested in this.
First of all, this is his shit right here. He loves some animal stuff. We can sit and watch National Geographic and watch the like deadliest whatever and see who they're going to announce as the deadliest animal of some
He'll
sort.
be in.
I'm gonna be in there with him too.
The
but
rats
yeah.
could cook up something poisonous for
already
the
know
bear
the
too,
answer.
though.
Like,
Like- Like Ratatouille.
I love it, Josh.
Anyone can cook, man.
I love it.
It's one of my
I
favorite Disney
love it,
movies.
Josh.
so I'm saying the grizzly. I'm saying the rats. What are y'all saying?
I'm gonna go bear, man.
You made a good point about the bear not being able to reach, and we have talked about this. Rats can bite through metal, so they can bite through that. valve.
Upset alert. Also,
Right.
it's 2 grizzlies. I was only thinking of one. They might work together. Like, all right, I can't grab my back. You turn around. You turn around.
I think bears
2
would
bears.
do better with an animal that's a little bit bigger. I think the smallness
The
of
rats
the
are going to
rats,
confuse them.
yeah, is gonna make it difficult. That's what
That's a lot of rats.
It is.
But it's a bear. Bears ain't going down. A little bite ain't going to put a bear away.
No.
A lot of bites ain't going to put a bear away.
Big paws.
Hannah said rats will eat their eyes. I
There
think
you
we're
go.
saying rats then.
I'm saying
All right.
rats.
100 mongooses versus 5 rams.
Okay, let me look at a
Mongoose they be fighting snakes. Ricky Tikki Tavi was a story about a snake and a mongoose. 5 rams. Cram.
Is this the 2021 Rams or
Come on.
This is the
which
ones
team?
with Odell Beckham Jr.
is OBJ before the trade or
This is
after?
OBJ Rams.
How many Rams
5.
and how many
And
mongooses?
100 mongooses.
I'll put it.
Mongoose.
Put on the geese.
Mongooses?
I
Why
feel like
won't they give me how you spell ram? Just regular? They keep giving me trucks.
like a
And
Oh,
then
put
when I
ram
put-
animal. That was having that
like a
same
mountain
problem.
ram.
And
Google's
then-
like the ram animal is not paying us to be in the search,
just
right.
Google
but Dodge is.
mountain ram. Yeah, that
well,
SEO.
it's only its main fighting mechanism is being able to push something at its pretty much at its height.
Cram.
It's gonna knock itself out if it crams just into the floor.
And they be cramming other rams.
Are rams even carnivores though?
Nah, they're
Herbivores.
yeah, they be eating grass.
Monkeys are carnivores. I might.
They fight snakes and they ain't afraid. All right, 25 Wolverines, the animals, or 50 raccoons.
And then I'm glad you
Professor
I was
X
like-
present.
I was like, no, Wolverine taking whoever you got. It said, honey, wait a minute. It said how many Wolverines?
25.
Let me look at what they look like. Of course, okay. Ooh, God, y'all.
You ain't looked at some of these animals.
Oh my goodness. And then how many? What?
It was 50 raccoons.
These Wolverines.
Praise God, y'all.
Wolverines are taking out. Raccoons
Man.
are soft.
I mean,
All they do is stand up when you get close to them.
raccoons got they got their opposing thumb. Do they?
You got
that?
opposable toes.
They could use a gun.
I don't know. Raccoons, their biggest thing is like rabies and stuff, but just straight up fighting, I don't think they got no smoke for no Wolverine.
Wolverines
that
can get
Wolverine
up to
look crazy.
55 pounds
It looked like it.
Yeah, so Wolverines.
and they can run 30 miles per hour. Oh, yeah, that's a wrap.
All right, next is 3 silverback gorillas versus 200 roosters.
3 silverback gorillas. Them roosters is gonna be Kentucky Fried Chicken before the rotisserie.
All right,
Yeah.
nigga, you wings now.
What? They wouldn't even the gorillas is gorillas. They wouldn't even get up. They would just sit and bite their heads off and have a blast.
All right. Pigeon Man from Hain Arnold region, 4 lions versus 4 lions versus 50 foxes.
Okay, we know the answer.
All right, next up, wolves, 10 wolves versus 5
We was
mountain
wolves, huh?
lions. 10 wolves versus 5 mountain lions.
Ooh.
Mountain freaking lions.
Mountain lions are terrifying.
Man,
Yes.
they really are.
You might as well say an actual
Ooh.
lion.
But see, wolves,
They be thinking together.
and they know where they came from. They don't say we was dogs. Dogs say we was wolves.
Right.
What do mountain lions say?
Or the big cat.
We
was
about to
cats?
die.
We are cats? Nah, wolves gonna be like, nah, brother, we ain't gonna go out like that. We was wolves. We is wolves. Wolves are big too.
Them mountain lions is killing every single last one of them.
Ooh, mountain lions can't do that.
That's why the wolves gonna be so loud about where they are. Mountain lions will be like, I know where that bitch is. I'm about to kill him right
Hilarious. Animal cussing gets fun. I'm saying wolves. You're saying mountain lions. Josh, you're the decider.
Mountain lions.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
All right. 67 golden eagles versus 4 gators.
I mean,
67 is just a funny number.
Eagles. I don't think. Wow, how many crocodiles? How many?
67 eagles versus 4 gators.
4 gators, 4 alligators.
They don't have good they have good
Eagles.
close down strength. They don't have good open mouth strength.
I'm gonna say yeah because the birds can keep flying up.
Yeah.
The alligator stuck.
But how's an eagle going to kill a gator?
It's gonna get on its back and put its talons in it.
Italians. Why are you adding these letters to this?
How many? What is the word?
Talon.
Talon.
You
not
adding
Italians.
talon and scallions.
No, I thought it was Italians. So it's talons.
Talons. All right.
Learning
so we saying
so many
eagles?
new things today.
Do
Talons.
the chickens have large talons? That's how I remember it from Napoleon Dynamite.
Last one in this round, 8 jaguars versus 10 chimps. This is
Ooh.
easy. I seen a nature video where a jaguar pulled a crocodile out of the water by itself, one-on-one. And I just saw Chimp Empire. They was beating up monkeys and other chimps. They was not beating up jaguar.
But they'll get a gun and shoot it.
They
Can
don't
they
have no
have
guns.
guns?
You've never seen
I
Planet
know
of the Apes, Kev?
humans couldn't have guns.
That was the,
But the animals can't.
ain't no guns in there.
Okay, jaguars.
All right, speed round for the rest because we gotta go quick. Kangaroos, pit bulls, go. Remember,
Kangaroos.
10. Okay, y'all be okay. Cool. All right, warthogs versus hyenas, go. I'm saying hyenas.
Hyenas.
Oh, yeah, hyenas, I guess.
All right, 2 tigers versus 25 bobcats.
Oh, snap.
That's a hard one.
That is a hard one.
That's cat on cat crime.
Bobcats are gonna win. Bobcats are gonna win.
It's
know
just
what
a
I think?
sheer amount of them.
I
Yeah,
think so.
and it's a cat against cat, muscular cats. Of course, a bunch
One
of
of 'em's-
bobcats are going.
Bob Lions.
Bob lions.
They just run out of steam.
Bob.
She's just throwing out.
I have been working
You are-
since
you're doing your
5:45 this
best.
morning. There's gonna be a couple of bobcats that's gonna die,
Okay.
but they gonna win the battle.
All right. Wild dogs versus polar bears. 1 polar bear versus 20 wild dogs.
Dogs. The African wild dogs. The
Polar
African
bears
ones?
got claws.
The African wild dogs, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, them Africans is gonna
I'm
take
saying
it
polar
down.
bears. Josh, it's up to you.
Damn.
He's like, I was hoping you would forget.
25.
25.
Those dogs.
20
man.
wild dogs versus 1 polar
20
bear.
wild dogs, 1 polar bear.
That
That
polar
polar
bear
bear,
is
might not even know what hit him.
Yeah, they coming in.
And which who's got a home court advantage?
They in the grass. They not in the ice.
Oh, polar bear won't stand a chance.
Now, if it was a panda bear,
Panda.
like Kung Fu Panda,
So you're saying
Then
dogs?
maybe.
Finger. I'm gonna say the dogs.
Grah. The pandas also have designers saying music for them.
yes, panda.
All right. Rats versus mongooses. 200 rats versus 100 mongooses.
The mongoose are the birds that look ugly.
No, they look kind of like rats.
The mongooses are
Ricky Tikki Tavi. They fight the snakes.
they big and ugly. Hold on, I gotta
They're
look
not
them up
big.
again.
What's the number count again?
100 mongooses versus 200 rats.
Damn.
I guess plural would be reats.
That's a 2-to-1 ratio.
And
Rats are much better when it's 200 on 1 or 2, but
Mhm.
200 on 1, that's 2 rats of each mongoose.
but these mongoose are vicious.
They are. Mongoose is crazy. They fight snakes. I'm
Yeah,
going mongoose.
I think the mongoose can
And they're
take that rat.
fast.
And they're fast.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, 25 wolverines versus 3 silverback gorillas. Dang. I'm saying gorillas. On Glorilla, hallelujah.
Them Wolverines about to kill. Only 2 gorillas?
3
3 and 25.
and 25 wolverines. Gorillas, they're agile. They're smack, climb. You thought you had me punch, climb.
I feel like I need to call my husband Wolverine animal. Let me look at it one more time.
3 Geralds.
Wolverines.
It's up to you, Joshua.
Oh man. Wolverines.
Wolverines.
Oh, Marcus said mongoose hunt rats. See?
There you go.
Bang bang.
All right. 4 lions
I know the chain.
versus 5 mountain lions.
4 lions versus 5. The lions.
Regular lions. Eagles versus jaguars. Jaguars. Get eagles out of here.
Jaguars.
All right. We're almost done. The Elite 8. Kangaroos, which is 10 versus 8 hyenas.
I think based on numbers, I'm still gonna have to go with the kangaroo.
I
I'm going
agree.
hyenas, man.
I agree with
Hyenas
Kangaroo.
are a 2 seed. They go fight lions.
Yeah, but that thing that they only got their mouth.
But
For
it's
real.
8 on kangaroos got to catch and
They got hands and feet
tails.
and tails.
Kangaroos use their tails to
The
prop themselves up and stab you.
really only its mouth. Yeah, it'll claw you, but it's the mouth that they use to kill.
The hyenas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't know if they
But
have
they jump in. Neck gone.
That thing already jumped. And
That's kangaroo's whole thing.
yeah.
So y'all saying kangaroos?
The
Yeah.
ruse.
I'm getting outvoted. All right. Bobcats versus wild dogs. 20 wild dogs and 25 bobcats.
Bobcats is killing them ugly ass dogs.
Versus woof, woof, woof.
That's what that thing is doing.
Wild dogs for me. The motherland.
I'll never pick a dog over a cat.
That's true. And they're big cats too.
These big
That's you,
ass
Josh.
cats.
Those cats are crazy, man. I'm gonna have to go with the cats.
Going cats?
Mhm.
Bobcats.
All right. Mongoose. 100 mongoose versus 25 Wolverines. Wolverines, man. Come on. Get these mongoose out of here. They're not making it to the Final Four.
Yeah, Wolverine.
What you say, Angel?
Yeah, the same.
All right. 4 lions versus 8 jaguars.
Them lions is still.
I think the lions
the
gotta go.
lions-
Them niggas ain't the king of the jungle
Beat the
because
brakes
off of
off.
hearsay.
Yeah, yeah,
Ain't Jaguars ain't king of the jungle. They're the king of sports cars.
yeah.
Lions ain't got no sports car because we kill for
And a
real.
jaguar.
They make a really nice one. I seen an emerald one. Oh
That's
my god!
next for you.
Final 4: kangaroos versus bobcats. Wolverines versus lions. What do you got? Kangaroos versus bobcats.
How many? How many?
10 kangaroos versus 25 bobcats.
Them kangaroos is dead.
Finally,
Yeah,
They're dead.
those bobcats.
all right. Wolverines, you got 25 versus 4 lions.
Wow.
I don't see 25 Wolverines beating 4 lions.
Lions are
Lions
massive.
are fast. They are strong. They
Yeah.
have Disney marketing behind them.
You're right. You're right.
Jaguars still ain't got no move because they ain't enough. They do have Jaguar Paw, which was a great movie.
And
All right.
no, Lions have DJ Khaled.
Wolverines
Apocalypto.
Wolverines are mutants.
They are, but this ain't them. This ain't them. So now we got the
Lions.
final. The championship
Lion.
is Bobcats versus Lions. It is
25.
25 Bobcats versus 4 Lions.
The cat versus cat.
Big cat, big cat.
I would think that everybody's gonna be dead in the end of this.
They get a week off to rest. They don't have to keep fighting. It's 4 new lions every time. Whatever the animal is, they got
I'm
fresh
saying
ones for each
just them
round.
fighting together that one round, the lions and the bobcats, everybody's gonna be dead.
I'm going Lion of Judah.
I'm going Lions too. The Lions have won the Here's the Thing Jenkins and Jones Beast Battle Bracket. Thank you guys for indulging us. If you're still watching this, you don't have nothing else to do either. We love y'all. We enjoy y'all. Thank y'all so much for spending time with us.
Amen.
We'll see you when we see you. Peace.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Now you got to go straight to the airport.
I do.
Aren't you tired of this? You've been traveling a lot.
So tired.
So Beyonce was boring to you, huh? You didn't want to say it?
We're still live.
I didn't want to say what.
Yeah, Beyonce was boring.
Oh, I didn't think she was boring at all. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. That time went by so fast.
How long was the total she on stage?
She left stage a lot. She had a lot of costume changes.
I heard there's a lot of intermissions.
What was going on while she was there? While she was gone? Music?
Yeah, and then she was on her Missy Elliott with the visuals.
Oh, was she?
It was a lot of visuals, a lot. I probably didn't need as many visuals as she gave us.
That's a visual, she said.
She said, "You're the visual." Yeah, I heard her when she said it out loud.
Oh, was that at your show?
Bye-bye,
Yeah.
friends.
Bye. Les Twins looked great.